Muffin Top. Muffin Top, Muffin Top. Tuesday chat. How y'all doing? It's the normal. It's the little bit later than normal. It is the Tuesday chat, everybody. How are you doing? This is your man, the Muffin Man. We are live on YouTube and the Bumble that starts with an R. You know what I mean. The green one. The green monster. However you may see it. See how everybody's doing today. Wait for some live chat to hop in. Get the old chat pod going. See how your guys' week is going on. There's a lot of things happening in the world, and I have not been the best steward of information today, but I know a lot of stuff happened. Trump dropped some stuff, a lot of things in courts, a lot of world events happening around the world, a lot of attacks happening. I've seen one of our ships got shot at again or hit or something. There's been a ton of stuff blowing up and uh, the rebellions in Turkey and things like that. There's been a lot of just things blowing up as far as Russia and Zelensky's territory is concerned. Very, very interesting. But I had heard that we got a mineral deal going over there, so it'd be interesting to see the woodwork on that. But how's everybody doing today? We got Fiend Dog, first one in with the yo. Groundbird, second one in. Hello, everyone. What's up? How y'all doing? We are live on the Rumble and we are live on the YouTubes. So, let's see how that goes for everybody. Make sure you like, share, and sub. Share it to your friends. Send it to your homies. If you like what we do here, you know the deal, guys. So, but yeah. So the upper left, I think, is the big Chungus sticker I'm going to go with. Everybody said the other background was a little bit busy. This one just kind of has Chungus in the night. So these are the first two stickers, the Muffin Man and Chungus in the night. So that's pretty cool. Thank you, Lawfully Arm, for keeping us all very up to date, my sir. I did want to go over some My Patriot Supply and things like that. Catch a couple deals here at the tail end of the month. There is some decent stuff on sale. Ooh. If you guys have not looked yet, I think I'm going to snag a couple things to review on the channel. So if that would interest anybody, let me know. Or maybe we can do like a suggestion. I'll pick a couple things and say, hey, we're going to go this way, that way, the other. Snag a couple things here to do some reviews on and go from there. But yeah. How's your guys' week? Anything super awesome, cool, crazy happened to you and yours? Muffin Top has some videos he needs to get lined up. Get them out to you guys for your viewing pleasure and informational whatnot. So, Feed Dog said starting to get ready for trout season and spring turkey. Trout opens next week. Nice. How did your adventure go there, sir?
What up?
Not much.
Good.
I don't know if you guys seen the video I did this week. I got some more videos. I just got to get them downloaded and edited or whatever. Well, not edited, but up here, and it's just faster and better to do it on a computer.
What software do you use to edit?
I don't edit anything. It's all one take, one shot, one opportunity. You get the Muffin Man raw and uncut, just like his penis.
Jesus.
Just kidding.
How do I change my image?
I don't know. Pretty much getting all the freshwater and saltwater fishing gear in order. Heck yeah, man. I'm hitting gardening hard. I let my little mini gardens go all night last night and into today because it was going to be warm enough, I thought, and everything seems to be doing good. So I like to do that to kind of break them into the weather here and then leave them out, you know. But I don't know what
I
you
didn't get
guys
the
thought. What?
I didn't get the notification over on Rumble.
Oh no. Well, we can't be
I
doing
don't
that.
know.
Well, that's not good. We like it raw. Justin B says he likes it raw. Um, that's very interesting. I don't know what you guys. If you've seen the video this week, what did you think? It's only Tuesday. God, this week is going forever. Uh, do you guys have any deals that you've been checking out on the My Patriot Supply or anything like that at the tail end? There's a couple things I think are pretty solid. I'm going to throw in my cart to get some reviews for you guys so you can see if they're for you or not. Fair enough. Fair enough. Save everybody a little bit of money that way and whatnot. I need to get my Amazon figured out. Stupid. Those guys are so dumb to work with. Anyway, Sideshow Bob said, I got to get some rain barrels set up. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Um, Nothing wrong with that. Got to get my chicken coop up, get that figured out so I can get the chickens moved on in. I'm getting all my chicks starting stuff for free. Somebody has all the stuff, and they're like, oh, yeah, you can just use it. So I'm like super happy with that right now. I have been talking to a couple people trying to get some shows lined up. I got 3 or 4 that I'm working on, but our schedules are not working out with anybody, and that's just okay. That's just how it happens. Slideshow Bobsy's checking out that water purifier. Oh, the whole countertop, the Alexa Pro one, or the pitcher style one. Both are good. I think obviously the countertop one's probably the way to go, but for everyday use, I really enjoy the pitcher. I think that's a good idea. But especially group use, the countertop for sure. Hopefully, I'm stinking with this camera. So let's do a couple things since I sent out a whole bunch of invites, and only Lawfully who's not talking showed up. It's okay. He's doing stuff and was pooping.
I'm talking.
Send one out to old Corey and see how he's doing. What up, Missouri Survival? I sent you a link, my dude, but I know you're usually busy on this time of evening. The countertop? Yeah, dude, it'd be sweet. It would be pretty sweet. I will be trying to snag one myself this year for sure. I think it's a good idea. Oh, Sideshow Bob said he has a pitcher and it never gets refilled. That's weird. Um, Aw. Lawfully sent me 5 on Rumble and said taste test for me. You like the taste test videos? You don't have to do that, by the way. We got 3 on the Rumble. We got 12 on the YouTube. 15 watching total. I know some other people are live right now, so that's probably pulling from the normal crowd. But hey, what can you do? Wild Slideshow Bob in the house. Might be able to jump in. You're good. What up, Slideshow Bob?
Not much. How about you?
Not much. Fiend Dog just lost 1,500 muffins. That's what
Is
you
there
get for
not a
not
way to
being in the chat.
change?
Lawfully, listen to me. I have no idea. Nor do I care. I'm just here to talk, bro. I don't know about your icon on here. I don't care about your icon. I want your voice, baby.
I just
And all I can do is promote to moderator, mute you, and permanently ban or kick you.
Do I sound better this way?
Well, you just using your laptop mic? Yeah, you do.
Well, that's our only option I have. But it was, for some reason, my laptop offers 3 mics.
That's really weird. That is very weird indeed. But we're gonna go to the My Patriot Supply. Are we on it? Can you guys see it? Ooh, present.
Oh, you're not presenting.
Oh, I gotta move my muffin.
yeah.
No. Well, no. There we go. This is brought to you by Tactical Muffin Top, as you can see from Chungus and the Muffin Top. All right. So, they had they had a couple good deals I was eyeballing to bring some stuff to the channel to review, because I do not get a better discount than you guys, and I don't get free stuff from them either to review or anything like that. But this ain't bad. Get a 4-week kit and get 4 72-hour kits. $100. So you get what, like a scooch over another month for free? That ain't bad. There was something I was eyeballing. I just seen a video where some dude just planted this survival seed vault that he had um, for 10 years, and the seeds still grew because they're vacuum sealed in Mylar, right? So that's actually freaking crazy.
Damn.
Damn, Daniel. If anything here is catching your guys' eye that you want to talk about, let me know.
Do you know anything about that Alexa Pure filtration kit?
Yeah, they have YouTube videos on them. They're pretty close to Berkey's as far as filtration wise. I watched like a head to head on 4 different countertops, and this one was like the second best one over the Berkey. So it's actually pretty good. There's like one of them that wouldn't even filter, like an Amazon one, the one that's cheaper on Amazon. There's like a cheapo one on Amazon. It wouldn't even like filter out the food coloring out of Kool-Aid.
Dang.
I know. So it's not too bad. Potassium iodine pills. Where was that I seen? They had a 100-hour candle for like 4 muffins or 5 muffins, something like that. I was gonna pick up, and they had the citronella on sale right now, which is
Was that,
crazy because we're about to get into bug season.
was that this page or another one?
Yeah, I think it was another one. Oh, here we go. Let me allow Justin B into the wild.
One of my greenhouses has citronella plants that I usually buy from them.
Heck yeah. Yeah, I run citronella in my yard too, and lavender and whatnot, and now marigolds. Um, sure. We want to do this one. Can you guys see that?
Yep.
Sweet. All right, check this out. I was thinking about trying these out, these bandages, just to see them, because they're cheap, and see the quality compared to what I stock normally, you know? But I was eyeballing this 100-hour candle, man. Dude, freaking $6. That's a killer deal, right? When they're normally 10.
Is that like a wick?
Yeah, it's got a wick, and you can turn it on or off, and it has enough fuel to run for 100 hours.
How many hours do we get out of the Dollar Tree ones?
4.
4 hours out of that pack?
That would be
And you
worth
get
it.
6,
4
and you
per
get
candle.
6 in there.
So
Yeah,
that's
4 per
24.
candle.
So we get, and how many are in a pack? So how many hours total do we get for $1?
6 times 4, you get 24. So this is 100 hours for like. So yeah, you would get what, 48, 50, you get 86 hours compared for the roughly the same price. So this is actually the better deal right now.
Yeah, I mean, depending on your storage situation, though, because I
Hmm.
think that's liquid in there, right?
Yeah, and I don't know if you can refuel them or not, but it's a
Well,
possibility.
I mean, you can always make stuff out of it too after.
Right. So that ain't bad. I think I'm gonna pick one of those up to review.
I think I put one in with some other stuff. I don't know. I gotta check on that order.
Nice. I did see I snagged. I think I got 5 sales, so I appreciate that. And to let you guys know, Muffin Top is not raking it in. I get roughly like 96 cents every time you guys use my code. So I'm not making bank. I'm here to help you guys.
That's not awful.
No, I mean it's cool. I would rather bring the discount. I mean I'm going to use my own discount code to buy stuff because it's it's obviously good for me, right? But no, people aren't getting rich off this stuff. But helpful. Another one had.
I
Yeah, I
want to
mean,
get that suture kit,
if you buy that 100-hour candle, that'd be a cool review.
That's what I thought. I wanted to see.
and just to see how much heat it gives off too, because I know
Yeah,
you all up there get cold.
we do get cold, unfortunately. 6 pack of rice. That's not bad.
I need to be looking at this on my phone where I can actually read it.
Rice pudding. Okay. There was something I was looking at. That little. I think it's on one of the other sites. I think it's on this one.
I'm always gonna preach that ready hour shelf stable milk, man. That's my kids love that stuff.
Dude, milk and cheese powder and the peanut butter powder and butter powder are like the pillars to stock because you can make so much stuff with all those. You know what I mean? And you can flavor so much stuff. Like that peanut butter powder, dude. You mix that with even just rice. You can make like a breakfast rice with it, kind of like an oatmeal cookie, but like a rice cookie for filler with the protein powder. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
Especially for like kids who are picky, so you get some actual like food in their system.
I like I like to get the oatmeal and pack it with a bunch of peanut butter
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
and
And
check them in
obviously,
there.
we all have oatmeal, right?
Yeah, like that stuff's gonna be.
Primo, bro.
Oh, Mike Waltz is taking fault for the leak.
Are you serious?
Yep, it just came out. Waltz
Oh
is
shit,
taking full responsibility.
I missed it.
Who is?
For
Huh?
the military league.
Yep, for the
Hmm.
shit on signal.
Damn,
He's taking full responsibility.
good. Well, he added the guy, didn't he? I mean, technically, he has to say it because he was the only guy who he like accidentally added that dude or whatever.
I don't know. I kind of just was like, huh.
Gotcha. I'm gonna snag these too. Mosquitoes get freaking crazy here, and obviously you're in, like Justin B's in Florida. Like you get plenty of fucking mosquitoes, right? But
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get some of those when I get my because I wanted to review their suture kit.
oh yeah, yeah, heck yeah, nothing wrong with that.
It's cheap.
And
Probably
check out this 100 foot of freaking paracord, by the way.
for less than 10
That's
muffins.
Yeah, that's not too bad. Thought about
Their
snagging
can
that.
openers are great, by the way.
You messed with one? I haven't messed with one
Yeah,
yet.
I've messed with one. They're
I want to get these. I feel like these and like a get home bag are the way to go for weight wise and survival shots.
So it's just like a little pill you eat.
It's like a little chew and it's like flavored, but it's
It
got
wasn't.
I don't know what the flavor is, but
serving size 20 tablets. But look at okay, so it drops all these vitamins for you. So I would assume it tastes kind of like a dry like Nilla wafer kind of deal, or like a flavored one.
Click on it.
it's got
I
quite a
did.
bit of sugar in it. It's got some protein, 3 grams.
Got some
Got a bunch of
carbs.
vitamins. That'll probably help you get home.
Yep, 90 calories. It's 13 tablets is a whole serving, but you crunch on one of these every little bit, give you a little bit of just some energy to burn. Carbs, sugar, things like that. Kind of a little pick me up.
Oh, it's got cocoa powder in it, so it's probably not super terrible tasting. Contains milk though. Careful, guys.
Yeah,
I
if you're
mean,
not down for that. But
people buy them because it's already sold out.
oh yeah, it's stevia for their sugar if you have that issue. But
Yeah, I mean, but like they're really small and easy to store. So
yeah, you just chuck that bottle in the back of your pack, and you can kind of pitch some to everybody. Like if you have to stop and make something real quick, you know. But if you need to walk and talk, walk and move, put some miles in between you and whatever that may be, yeah, I can't even buy it sold out.
I don't think they're sold out on some of the other affiliate links. I think I saw them in stock in some other places.
Yeah, I'll check it out. But I'm definitely going to scoop up these because Muffin Top uses this stuff normally anyway. I might as well support a brand that supports preppers, right? Opposed to just Wally World. So I'm a fan of that. Where was the? These guys had a good kit, and Jay picked it up. They had that ammo can with two 72-hour kits. So you got the ammo can with like a week's worth of food in it, and then you got two 72-hour kits with it. Yeah, right here. Is it? It must be on a different one.
I think it's on sale on the other site.
Yeah. Yeah, they have this kit, and then they have two of the 72-hour bags, like what I've been reviewing. And I'm going to do the mac and cheese next, and then the oatmeal this weekend, I think. And kind of put those videos out next week. But yeah, this ain't bad. And then when you're done, worst case scenario, you get a freaking ammo can. So obviously, preppers like to use those for storage anyway. I like that a lot. I wonder if you open this and you could open one of the 72-hour kits or both of them, if you could cram it all in here, because that would be kind of nice, space saving wise. But you can't tell me, like, dude, for this seriously, 1 week food. You can't just put this at everybody's house that you could possibly end up at, or even not the best deal, but you could throw this in the trunk of your car, right? Like heat and stuff's not the best for your long term stuff, but for the weight and everything, that is a metric ton of food you carry. All you need to worry about is water.
And you got a reusable ammo can that most of their stuff, even like their bigger bulk buckets and stuff, they have like a little like liner and stuff. Not liner, but like a sealer when it closes. So
Oh yeah, yeah,
I'm sure that's watertight.
yeah. I'm sure it's got the little rubber seal, like the
Yeah,
ones that
that's
you
what I was
just.
trying to say.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, dude, worst case scenario, you get an ammo can out of it. But I mean, I think that's a good deal, and I got to figure out which site. But I think you're right, because that's what Jay said he picked up. He got this, and it came with two 72-hour kits with it. So that's killer. But enough about that. Unless you guys seen something you want to talk about.
Yeah, the one Jay got was like 20 muffins more, but like double the amount of food.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, that ain't bad.
Pop that open and throw in a couple cans of chicken or tuna or whatever just to supplement it.
Yeah, that's true. The protein. Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, because that is just a lot of carbs, right, from that food.
Yeah, mostly. I think you get some protein powder in the mac and cheese and the soups, but yeah, mostly some filler. But yeah, the addition of meat, you get those Starkish, like the tuna and chicken and salmon pouches. Those are pretty space saving, and you throw in some spam in there. That's a high calorie right there, baby. Muffin Top likes that spam and rice.
Even spam and mac and cheese works pretty good if you don't got hot dogs kicking around.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, you could chuck some Vienna. You could put a bunch of Vienna sausages in that joint. But yeah.
I save my Vienna for ramen noodles.
For the ramen?
I thought you were going to say you save your Vienna for Deanna.
I thought that was going
For
way
the
off the chain.
fairies.
But yeah, this is just wanted to remind you guys about that. I'm gonna snag a couple things to try. If you post in the comments or something, if you see something that's crazy that you want to try out, let me know, and we'll try and get it over here and buy it and whatnot. But let me check the chat to see what I missed. Want to see a review on the candle lamp thing? All right, Calvin. Yeah, I think honestly that's a pretty good deal, especially because like you can buy those in a 6 pack, dude. That is a sick deal, and I'm sure like Black Friday they're gonna have some good deals. But like, dude, there is some stuff that you can get your normie prepping family and friends, like that flashlight with a solar charger. How many people have a flashlight in their car, like a cheapo that you bought like a 4 or 5 pack of that split and you split them up and everybody's like stocking stuffer or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well these people don't cycle their batteries, like they don't think like we think. You know what I mean? If you have that little solar charger guy and it has like a glass breaker on it, okay, first off, they have a tool to get out of the car if they're in a wreck. I don't know if it has a seatbelt cutter on it or not. I should have looked at it, but worst case scenario, they're sitting in the car for a couple hours and they pull that out and put it up in their windshield so you can catch a charge real quick. You know what I mean? Sorry, guys. I got allergies kicking my ass. Also, I have a new problem, and I don't know if anybody here is a doctor. I'm going to assume not since it's my show, but I went to the chiropractor last week, and I don't know, between like the last 2 weeks, I can't feel two of my left toes in the middle, and I can't bend them or anything. I have to like bend them myself, like without their own power. And they hurt like a bitch, and I got pain. I'm going to assume it's the new nerve I have pinched, but I got pain on the outside of my hip going all the way down. I can't feel the left side of my leg, and then in the front, it's just shooting pain down the front. But yeah, if I like move these toes or touch them or like try to bend them with the other foot, it hurts something fierce. So I'm like hobbling around this week. So it's kind of really fucking with my working out. So if anybody's got recommendations for Muffin Top to not die, that would be sweet. I think I'm going to go to the chiropractor again tomorrow. They had a different gal, and she didn't do a very good job. I'm going to go to the guy who cracks the shit out of me. Hopefully he can get that straightened out. Remodeling a house this weekend. Not Muffin Top's house. He's helping somebody out. Going to be doing some drywall paint, and then we fabbed in this guy's bathtub a little while ago, and we're going to install a toilet and vanity and get it all painted up and install a light and stuff. So I kind of need to be straightened up for that. And then I think we're gonna mud and sand one other room and then paint 2 more rooms. The Muffin Top's gonna be busy because hashtag side gig, right?
Only way to fucking get by these days, man.
I'm telling you. But it's cool because that guy's gonna help me do my bathroom too. So
Oh, there you go. That's the best kind of.
yeah, we're gonna swap bathroom for bathroom.
What's your time?
Right? So yeah, we're both good. We both do electrical, plumbing, and drywall, so we can both knock it out pretty good, and we work well together. So
I am not very clean when it comes to drywall. I
oh
don't know
man,
what it is about it, but well, I can hang drywall like a son of a bitch. But
I hate hanging it.
don't
I
ask
like to mud and paint it.
yeah, don't ask me to mud and sand because freaking I'm gonna look like a 2-year-old with a box of freaking markers.
Oh man, I got you. You hang it, and I got the rest, son. No, but they got that extendable deal that you plug in. They have a sander you buy at Harbor Freight. We got it on sale for like 100 muffins. Dude, that thing is so awesome. It makes me want to
Does
buy
it rip?
like a nicer one.
I was looking at them.
Dude, yeah, they work. We done 3 rooms with it already. Like nothing. It like we got mudded, we let it dry, and like in the afternoon they were done and sanded, like ceiling to floor. Like it is fast as fuck, and it looks good. So that saves a bunch of time.
It's good to have in the tool the tool shed.
Heck yeah, and we already had somebody. It's got like a vacuum attachment, and somebody already asked us to remove their popcorn ceiling. So we both got like respirators and goggles already. So I'm like, dude, side gig, delete freaking popcorn ceilings, right?
People will pay big bucks to get that stuff taken care of.
No, bro. So that might work out pretty good. We might buy another one.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you're gonna get a ceiling done with it, or it'll pay for the attachment. Scoop up another one.
Oh yeah, like I think we're both gonna pocket two G's on this popcorn ceiling delete. So that'd be good.
That's what I do. Most of my that's how I got most of my tools. Is just like, oh, you need what done? How much you gonna pay me for it? Okay, that covers the tool and
Half
the
up front,
labor.
right?
All
Yeah, you
right,
can
it
buy all your
covers the
tools.
tools, and I get a brand new tool out of it. But don't mind if I do.
Hell yeah. Muffin Top loves working side gigs like that. Drink water, yes, lawfully.
Yeah, my 3-year-old just pissed in my drink. I gotta go make more.
Yeah, you good? What's up?
Nothing. I was
Uh,
just drinking some water.
oh, good job. Slideshow Bob, you're gardening. Okay. All right. I don't know if anybody else has seen me bouncing around in other people's comments and like just on Honda's chat, but like, um, you really need to be gardening. I don't care what anybody says. If you're not producing some sort of your own input in today's day and age, and don't tell me you can't. You could do it in a fucking apartment with a grow light in a window. You can fucking grow something. Our grandparents did it, and I wasn't gonna get into it on Honda's chat because it's Honda's chat. You know what I mean? But um, you really need to be growing stuff. Uh, I'm still eating stuff. I've got pasta sauce. I made squash this week. We still have we have like 3 55-gallon drums of fucking acorn squash though. Still, okay, it's spring now. And they're fucking good, man. Like they went from green to orange, but they're still fine. We got spaghetti squash. We got still got carrots. We still got a bunch of jars of green beans. We still got pasta sauce. We still got all kinds of jams and pickled freaking asparagus and pickles and all that shit. Like a shit ton of pickled onions, right? That stuff's saving my family money right now when everything's hyperinflated. You know how many times we've been hitting out of my freaking pantry right now? A lot. So,
Yeah, I mean, like you can even. I got a buddy that bought a bunch of the like stackable what are they called? Like planters or whatever. Like you can stack them going up from the Dollar Tree.
yeah.
He's growing stuff in them.
Dude, you can make a
In his apartment.
huge cherry tomato or strawberry tower with those.
Yeah, he's doing like he's got like one part that's got like like herbs and shit in it, and then like I was like, dude, pop some carrot seeds in one and see how big the carrots get. Like you
Yeah.
might as well.
Dude, you can do radishes in it. You can do obviously your green onions and stuff like that. All kinds of herbs. You can do your basil, your rosemary,
You can
all that
do
stuff in one of those
yeah,
little
you
things.
can do most of the stuff in the Dollar Tree display.
Yep. You can do radishes in those things. You can do cherry tomatoes in those things. Yeah, dude. My grandma likes those things. And they help for people that are elderly so they don't have to bend over. You know what I mean? You probably
Yeah,
do some green beans out of that too, and some peas. Like they wouldn't get as big as in the ground, but I think your bush variety would take off in that.
and grow bags are dirt cheap anymore, so you can't say they're too expensive.
Right, dude. Like something.
I have a metric ton of potatoes going.
Dude, I know.
I
I'm
went
trying to
I
get
went out and
potatoes figured out.
I got a whole bunch of girls off the side of the road.
Let me text R.
Grows out of the road?
I don't know, but you can go to like your local I don't know if what the chain would be for you guys, but like ours is like Apple Market, Russ's, Super Saver, and Allen's. They own like a bunch of smaller chains that aren't like Walmart or whatever. That you can go buy 100 pounds of seed potatoes for like the cost of 2 bags of 5 pound potatoes. Just fucking saying. Like everything in there is already ready to plant. You literally buy the bag bleh, and put it in whatever the fuck you're gonna grow. Make sure you get some bone meal because potatoes like phosphate. They really like bone meal,
It's
and
good to know.
you just keep wherever you're planting dry enough, which has been my issue. Is we get a ton of rain after I get everything in, and then it's just a soupy mess for like a month, and so my potatoes never make it. I can never keep enough drainage on them. But yeah, R picked up 10 big old freaking grow bags, so I'm gonna try just potatoes in a sack, just over by a chain link fence in my yard, just a place that gets decent sun. And if it's gonna rain or whatever, we can pick them up and bring them in the garage or whatever. And then when it's done, we can take them back out. You know what I mean? But yeah,
Yeah,
R's gonna try a bunch of shit in those.
I'm doing like a no-till potato thing. So like I'm just throwing straw all over the potatoes.
Yeah, I was gonna try that method this year. I know somebody else who's done it, and it works really well for them.
I
So I was
forgot
gonna
about
try.
that.
I was gonna try like 3 different ways. I did my sweet potatoes and potatoes. I had like those big gardening tubs that we got. Uh, his parents got some trees to add to their tree line, some like fruit bearing trees. So like they added some. I don't remember if they got. I know they got apple and pear trees. I think they got some cherry trees or some shit in them. Anyway, so we had those big tubs, and I put them on 2x4s, and they had a big like 4 big drainage holes in the bottom. And I'm like, oh yeah, dude, these are gonna be good. You know what I mean? And they still kept too much moisture. I don't understand it, but
Did you see
maybe
what
I needed
calories?
more
How are
sand
you
in there
layering those
mix. Maybe I
pots?
didn't have a good enough sand mix. I don't know. So I'm
How
trying
are
to
you
figure it out
layering
still.
those pots?
Huh?
How are you layering your pots?
My
So the
layering my pots, I put some sticks and leaves on the bottom of it, and maybe the leaves kind of plugged it up too much. But I didn't want to just put dirt in there because I thought it would just come all the way out.
try some gravel at the bottom, like an inch or like 2 inches of gravel.
Yeah,
I mean,
maybe
the
I should.
worst that
Well, the
happens
problem
is you
is
lose all your
I like
soil.
to do that. I would literally need to put some screen in because these are like 2 inch holes, 4 of them.
Chicken wire that bitch.
Yeah, I probably need to do something with that, but um, like you got to
Or
figure it out
screening.
because you can't just go out when SHTF happens and expect, oh yeah, man, like my 4 freaking packs of seeds I got are going to take off and go. You have to learn your area, and that's why I was when Matt and those guys were playing Left 4 Dead, which made me want to go buy Left 4 Dead to play because that game's awesome. I was like, hey, are you and Duke gonna like try and do like a small communal garden thing since you're like in a way different climate now to learn like your seeds and stuff? And like nobody cared to answer that question. And I mean, I get it. They were playing games and stuff, but and then I asked Duke on another chat, and like he's not like super into the gardening thing, which is cool. I mean, that's fine. Not everybody has to be, but um, I think it's a very very important skill to hone right now while times are good.
Yeah, I mean
Now,
that's what I was talking about grit and grace for with my peppers not working. I'm like, thank God it's an dire situation.
Right.
how
And
many
you can make
calories?
some money and hillbilly swap your extra produce.
Oh, squash just gives away, man. Just throw them on people's steps.
Oh, dude, I love squash. Dude, that's your hack to survive winter, right? So they do like the pumpkins and squash and onions and potatoes. That's how you made it through winter. Is that starchy shit and your corn, you know? So you fry up your whatever meat in your cornmeal, or you'd add corn to your stew or whatever, and then you have your potatoes and your squash. It's all starches that keep you alive, man. Like, and it's super easy to grow. Like, literally, we had part of an alfalfa field. We asked if we could mow it down, and we tilled it up, and like we added a 50 foot by 50 foot section. Never freaking been gardened in, and we planted 3 different kinds of squash, and they all freaking overlapped each other, and we're like, oh shit, we planted this stuff way too close because it is going crazy. So we did butternut squash, we did spaghetti squash, and we did acorn squash, and they just fucking went all over each other. So we could barely walk in there without stepping on something. But dude, you guys seen my pictures? Like every fucking other day I went out there, I came back with like a wheelbarrow load of shit, boxes and boxes of shit. So that's a ton of calories that you could be saving money on, and not to mention cutting weight. Like I haven't been able to work out that much, so I went way stricter on my diet this week because I gained 4 pounds, and now I finally battled it all the way back down just through diet.
I'm real happy with my spinach.
Heck yeah, I'm gonna try a new method on my spinach, but I need time to get it done.
I'm doing the spinach all indoor, so
Oh, really? Okay,
yeah.
cool. I should do something indoors.
I just got a whole bunch of pipe.
Oh yeah, yeah, and just drilled holes in it.
Yep.
Nice.
Drilled like every row is a little bit different. Like I got some that are 1 inch and just different size hole saws,
Gotcha.
just so I can learn to see what works.
And
And
lawfully, I'm eyeballing some turnips. You kind of get me turned on with turnips, but that's more of a fall crop here, I think.
They're delicious. I ate another one a while ago.
Think about trying it.
Calhoun said to stop going to the chiropractor and giving your money away to the quack or to the.
Yeah, but it actually helps.
What did he say? Which doctor? He said go to a physical therapist.
I did. They don't. I can tell you, I get better results from the chiropractor than a physical therapist. There are some exercises from the physical therapist I still do that do help, but
Unpin the comment.
sure. I didn't know I pinned it to begin with. Randall's
All
Little
right.
Adventures, what's up, bro? I was gonna have him on, but our schedules didn't line up at all either. Randall, if you wanted to squeak in here, I was gonna do a dedicated deal to have you on, but you can squeak in if you'd like, sir. KP, what up? Catching up. Demo Man Don, I can't watch this stuff. You guys are making me want to buy shit. consume, Demo Man Don. Dude, it's just good deals. So you gotta just
Consume.
you gotta snipe when the deals are good and save your money for when times aren't good. You know what I mean? That's how Muffin Top buys, dude. I hate paying full price for stuff. So I kind of like having all four of these sites. So you almost feel like you're hunting for a deal. You know what I mean? And some of them get some freaking sick deals, bro. Rip Curl is on board for the Witch Doctors. Thank you, Rip Curl. Which, by the way, Rip Curl and I have been trying to line up a chat for a minute as well. But Rip Curl, when we line it up next time, I'll do it on StreamYard, so that way it works better for you, my dude. I think we about had it that one night, but I think I was on here, so it didn't work out very well. But if I haven't used up my my free 20 hours on StreamYard, I'll do it with you on StreamYard, bro. Rip Curl's a good dude if you guys haven't checked him out. Doing a bake off. Who's getting ready for spring turkey? Especially if you haven't hunted, dude. You're gonna get skunked. Turkeys are smart as shit, but it's good to get out because A, you get to practice your prepping gear in the spring, and B, you get to figure out how to keep ticks off you. If you're anywhere that has ticks, you're about to find out how much of a pain in the ass bugging out and actually patrolling your area in the spring/summertime is about to be, because the mosquitoes, the flies, the ticks, the everything, right? The everything in existence that happens in the summer and springtime, people prep a lot, especially Muffin Top, for the cold, because we lose power, in the cold, and we've had power lines snap and blah blah blah. You guys know, you've seen Muffin Top's rescue video trying to save brand new, not even week old babies, which I was successful, by the way. They're still alive. But I prep for the cold. I also prep for thunderstorms and shit. I also prep for heat. I got a bunch of backup window wares and stuff, especially when I do a change out and it's starting to get a little bit hot, because I like to do all my change outs in the spring and fall. Man, when it gets hot, and I'm a weekend warrior, so if you have to wait a week for me to finish up my job until the weekend, or it turns into a Monday, Tuesday deal, I got window wares for you. You know what I mean? My solar generator can run it for a little bit, but solar fans, battery powered fans, are huge because higher demand in the summertime, peak heat, right? That's why they have contracts with all those smart thermostats that they can adjust them without really telling you. So like in California, that old lady died because they turned her fucking stat up to like 92 degrees during the peak season. She couldn't turn it down and she was too old to get out of her apartment. Don't put that shit on your house. Put a dunstat on, please, for the love of God.
Yeah, I'm actually, I went to a wedding this past weekend with my wife's coworkers and stuff, and I'm taking a guy from up north turkey hunting here soon, so that should
Nice.
be fun.
Heck yeah. I know the fiend dog population's getting out to do some spring turkey hunting, so that's good for those guys.
Yeah, we just bought some turkey decoys. Went to Sportsman's Warehouse this weekend.
Nice. I like Sportsman's Warehouse.
Yeah, at some point we'll have to make a trip to Academy that just opened up in Harrisburg.
Man, I wish we had an academy. They actually get some good fucking prices on stuff.
I get some really good deals at Academy, but then again, I go through like 150 pages worth of crap like twice a day. So
Yeah, but their That's the cheapest place I've ever found AR mags. They're like $9.99, bro, for Gen 2s. Dude, scoop them out.
I've been finding really fair ammo prices there.
Nice. Thanks, Teresa B. Hello, everyone listening but can't chat. Oh, you're good. Kiddos come first before anybody's chat. Rip curls down for the muffins. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to catch up on the chat here. I swear by witch doctors. Yeah, I understand, Calhoun, which best advice I ever had from a spine physical therapist was these Brooks shoes that were set up for my body. I love them. I love them more than my Keen's boots, if that tells you anything. You guys know how much I love my Keen's boots. These are better for my body. I can tell a difference when I don't wear them for a day.
Howdy, Pilgrim.
What, Pilgrim? t.m.t's and y'alls. Did Hutch just get over Pilgrim? I seen you was in on that panel. I couldn't hop in. They sent it to me when I was about to start cooking dinner. Mosquitoes and ticks will eat you alive. See, Randall Little Adventures knows what's up, bro. And chiggers. Gotta find a way to keep chiggers off here. You're gonna be miserable.
You gotta do the duct tape at your pants.
I do the duct tape, and it works. I also do lavender, and then you can do that iso whatever bromo alcohol. I always fuck it up. Alcohol gets rid of the chiggers.
Permethrin.
Yeah, that's not the best. I tell you what, though, that 100% backwoods steep fucking works. I use a lot of that.
Mine's on clearance at Tractor Supply for $7 a bottle.
Are you serious? Holy shit!
Yeah.
You go check that out. Which, by the way, I went to check my Walmart today, motherfuckers. You guys, I went up and down every fishing and hunting aisle I had, all the way over to the freaking bikes. Okay, I didn't have any damn clearance on Mountain House. I didn't have any damn clearance on the hand warmers. I didn't even see the hand warmers. I didn't see any. What was the other thing I really wanted? My battery banks didn't go on fucking sale. They didn't even have any Zippo fluid. My propane didn't go on sale, and the buddy heaters aren't going on sale, and they're about to ship them back. They said, and I was so pissed that none of that shit went on sale.
You gotta shop for that kind of crap in a state like mine, where no one consumes it, so they can't even ship that much back.
I guess, man. I was so pissed. I even got a family member who works at Walmart. I'm like, dude, let me know. They're like, dude, who cares? I'm like, bro, I care. Like, I'll come buy it, all of it, if you just tell me it's on sale. I want those hand warmers, because think about this. If you have a military surplus wool blanket, you have a bivy, and you have a couple of those reflective blankets, you could put those on your walls. Say you're in a bed in a corner, tape those to the walls. Tape the reflective blankets to the walls. You under the freaking wool blanket with a bivy and one of those hand warmers, and another one charging on a solar panel in the window. Dude, that's a pretty solid heat system, especially you add a propane heater in there, little buddy. That room is going to be toasty, and ain't nobody going to kill over. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's about as cheap of a system that you could get. Especially, you could keep that kit in a car. You can keep a bivy and a wool blanket and a couple and not to mention they're also battery banks to charge your phone. But you can keep a couple of them, and you can keep charging them with the solar panel. You get a foldable panel, put it in the back window or on the front windshield if you're, stuck on the snow or some shit. You know how many people die all the time because they don't have any kit in their car? You can't tell me a couple hand warmers and a wool blanket wouldn't have made or broke that deal, right? Corey said for him, hand warmers are his guns and ammo. Or buy the guns and ammo? Oh, yeah. Corey, I sent you a link, buddy. I think the fire ants ate the chiggers here. Haven't gotten them in years. Yeah, we don't have fire ants. Good luck with that, Randall. You enjoy that.
Bro, we see fire ants floating down the road in giant piles when there's thunderstorms out here.
Oh, my God. Yeah, I was stepping when I went to Florida at my family member's house. I was like stepping on all those piles, and then you guys told me not to do that. And I was like, well, too late.
No, it's not your problem to deal with.
Yeah, it's still one of the fucking nastiest things ever. You look at
Yeah,
the
I'm not
water
gonna
running
pour
down
it.
the road and you're like, oh, what's that floating in? Holy crap, they're fire ants. Just swimming.
Heck yeah. Walmart has the winter socks on clearance. Yes, I did. I got some merino wool socks and another pair of thermal bottoms over there for a pretty good deal. I think I did a video on it. I think I got the socks for 7 or 8 muffins a pop, which is freaking cheap for wool socks. And yeah, I had to scoop that up. That was a great deal. That's what he does with the Mountain House. It's on sale. Send me a case, right? I will let you know, Pilgrim, that I have been taste testing a lot of freeze dried food between this hunting season and up until now because I got some products sent to me. If you've watched any of those, let me know. Uh, so far, I have found that the Mountain House, even over the Four Patriots, I think the Mountain House is slipping in quality, bro. And I would love for them to send me something new to change my mind, or if maybe they have like a higher end tier deal because I don't know if that's what I got that ReadyWise pack that I tried. I don't know if you guys seen that video. They had like new packaging I hadn't seen from ReadyWise, so I didn't know if that was like their new upcoming packaging or if that was like their kind of upper end tier to try and answer to the peak refuel because that peak refuel has been the best freeze dried food I've eaten, and it was delicious. Um, but like it actually had chunks of steak and stuff in it, just like this last one did. But the we did like a head to head with the Mountain House versus Peak during hunting season, and the Mountain House has like little tiny pellets of meat, and they're really spongy. Everything else I've been eating, even like the My Patriots, it tastes like it actually feels like hamburger, not like a little sponge pellet. So I don't know if they're like if they've changed that at Mountain House or not, but as far as the meat, like texture quality, I'm not real impressed with Mountain House anymore. And it used to be like the bee's knees, like the best, right? Mountain House used to be it. It's not it anymore, dude. I'll be honest with you. Just my opinion. Just some fat guy eating it on the weekends, letting you guys know, like, that's my lunch. But what up, Corey?
Yeah, I mean,
So, man.
I haven't tried enough foods. It's good to know, though. Don't.
Yeah, that's and see, a lot of people don't. And if I have this stuff down here, or like if I have if I have it in a bag, like in a car, I don't preach that as their full survival time. That's why I started eating the stuff that was in a bag that I've been taking in and out of the car for 4 years. I'm not going to hold that stuff for 20 years. That stuff's going to be in a tote in a basement that I'm going to keep for the full length of time, right? Because you get your temperature fluctuation too bad, and that's what fucks up your food. So don't ever go by that if it's something you're going to leave in your car. You know what I mean?
What are we not leaving in our cars?
Food. Or
Oh,
if you do, don't go by like the time posted on it. Like that Four Patriots that I pulled out, that was in a bug out bag that one lives in the car. I don't have a gun or nothing in that one, so that's just basically extra supplies, like camping stuff, basically like shelter and toiletries and like an extra knife and some shit in that bag. That one's pretty light, so we can kind of shit can the car and put shit in it.
Four Patriots for me is kind of hit and miss. Some of it's really good. Other stuff is just it's ass. I'd rather have an MRE. An MRE
Yeah.
is bad. But, I
Um.
mean, it's still food, for survival because if shit hits the fan and you ain't got nothing to eat but that, it's
Right.
gonna taste like chicken cordon bleu or some shit.
Yeah, which is delicious. I like some cordon bleu. But yeah, I mean, it's not the best. Like, I like to stock a lot of August and Farms because it's cheap.
Yeah.
It's cheap for the quantity. Is it the best? No.
Well, I've got a lot of Four Patriots, so I'm not knocking them that much, because I have probably almost at least a year and a half, 2 years worth of Four Patriot stuff.
No shit. There you go.
With other stuff, because what I've bought since what was it, 21 or 22 when we had a bad ice storm here. Um, we started buying a bunch of stuff, and we got most of it on good deals, better than what you normally see. And that was under a better economy too,
Right. Which I don't know if you caught the beginning of this video, but I was showing some stuff that's on sale.
No,
on
I only jumped
Patriot
a while ago.
No, you're good. But yeah, they got some stuff on sale. I think I'm going to grab their citronella candle and their 100-hour candle. They got their 100-hour candle on sale for 6 muffins, bro.
I've got. I did hear you talk about those the other day, but I couldn't respond. I do have, I think, 8 of those. Now, be careful, and at least my experience, have it kind of in a ventilated room because it emits an odor that isn't pleasant to smell. But it does work. I mean, they work very well. I've used them multiple times during blackouts and shit.
Yeah, I just figured it's probably pretty close to running an oil burning candle, which I got those too, or like a oil burner lantern.
Yeah,
you got a bunch of
it does put off smell, so just know that going in. And the where the little metal crimp ring is that holds the wick onto the actual plastic container, when you are taking the lid and stuff off of it, I had one where the crimping came undone and almost spilled the whole damn thing everywhere. So just be mindful of that too. That's just a design flaw.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they could get jostled around. You set something too heavy on them or something, Fiend Dog says their Walmart sells Patriot food now. Nice, dude. No, Pilgrim, that's cool. If your kids like it and everything, stack it, dude. Like, Mountain House tastes good.
Yeah, it does.
I've just been noticing different meat textures.
In my opinion, don't stack just anything. Stack what you know you're going to eat, because if you stack stuff and you find out later you don't like it, then you got a bunch of shit that you're probably going to be eating last, and that's not going to be good. So try it first, and then
my kids
if you like it.
Yeah, I don't think enough people actually try and use the stuff that they have. So if they use it in an emergency, it's going to be good luck.
I agree. Because I stacked a lot of
I'm going to go give my hug real quick, guys.
Before I actually tried it. You know what I mean? And I found out, some of it's good. Others, I need to make sure to stock up plenty of seasonings. That way I could spice different things to make it more palatable. So, make sure, like I said, just make sure you try it all before you start hammering down on the prepping.
Heck, try your cookware too and everything.
Yeah. Yep. You got to make sure it's operational. You don't want to be in a situation where you desperately need it and you find out that something's wrong with it.
Yeah, like if your little butane burner is broken or something like that, or if it's not perfectly flat, it doesn't work or something stupid.
Maybe you got a one that was fucked from the factory,
Yeah.
Because quality control isn't the best on everything, so sometimes you just plain get lemons.
I did like a little weekend with some of the boys from the mag. We went to the secondary and did our thing for the weekend. Put the phones down and seeing how it went. We learned what we're doing that works, and well, we were failing miserably.
Yeah.
Heck, try to start a fire in your backyard without a match or lighter, just flint and steel.
Oh yeah, I've got quite a few different types of ferro rods. I've got multiple different ways I can start a fire. And I grew up as a Boy Scout, so I know how to make fire with sticks or with the like the bow saw with a stick and piece of twine or something and spin it. So, but I have multiple different. I also have these little things. They're called fire plugs. Basically, it's just cotton encased in wax to make them waterproof. Those burn for a good 5-10 minutes, so it'll help ignite even some damp wood. But ferro rods are good, especially if you don't have lighters. Just have backup to backup to backups.
Big lighters. Big lighters.
I've always lived by the rule: 2 is 1, 1 is none. So
Yeah.
the more
Corey was a Boy Scout, but now he's a Man Scout.
Oh man, he is pissed that it is
done a
not my
lot
night to put him to
of
bed.
time on Earth, so
Hold on, who's dying?
Nobody.
Okay,
Everybody a little bit more and more by the minute.
that's
Right?
pretty
My
unfortunate.
soul's dying at this very moment. I haven't
Wait,
considered
gingers have souls?
I was gonna say you don't count your ginger.
What I miss?
No, I was just saying that we're talking about starting a fire just in your backyard, so you know how to do it if you don't have a lighter or anything. You need to test out your equipment, make sure it works, make sure you didn't get a limit from the factory, or because you don't want to find out your equipment has a problem when you actually need it.
I agree. Yeah,
And then
dude, get a cheap magnesium rod, get a cheap vercium rod, and run it.
oh yeah, I've got multiple ferro rods. That's what I was saying a while ago. I have multiple ways I can start fires, and I grew up as a Boy Scout, so I know how to make fire with my bare hands because I've done
You were not a Boy Scout, Corey. You're 10 foot tall.
it.
You
I
were
was
a
gonna say
giant
how
scout.
if you look like a grown ass man back then trying to do it, you were never a Boy Scout.
To be honest, you wouldn't think it because of how big I am now. I was always the smallest kid in my class.
Are you serious?
I'm
You're
dead
the
serious.
Texas runt.
I was the fucking run of the litter.
Oh my
I didn't hit my growth spurt until about my junior year of high school.
Shit. 10-Man Metal, what up? We are joined with Randall Little Adventures here. What up, Randall?
Hey, how's it going? Can you hear me at all?
Yeah, man, I can hear you just fine, man.
All right, good.
Had to
Good
go up
deal.
and play dad for a minute. Sorry about that.
Oh, no
Gotta
worries.
do what you gotta do. Family comes first.
Yep. But no, Randall has a channel, and I've been watching you and ACR, and thought you were a good dude, so I was going to try and work you into our streams. I kind of do the hutch thing and pull people in, and the wired tight thing, and try and get people on kind of a one-on-one deal for a minute, and then I'll bring like a couple people on with us, so we could discuss whatever. I usually try to hear Nephilim Scout says old man butt wrinkles. That's funny.
Yeah, man, I appreciate that. I really do.
Yeah, man, I like reaching out, and people reached out to get me started. So if I think you're good people, I've watched some of your videos. I like your patrol you did with ACR, and I appreciate you running a shotgun because not everybody can afford an AR, and not everybody can think, but sometimes it's not the best option to have in every scenario, and especially with drones today. I don't know if you guys have checked out Dirty Civilian, and Grantham and pretty much everything going on with Ukraine, I think it's very, very likely that the militaries are going to run another shotgun or two like in the main group because they're so
Yeah,
prevalent.
and as I get a little bit older too, I mean, I went through my whole tactical stage as well, and an AR platform is not always the best. It's not always the best solution to every problem, especially in my part of the country.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're Texas, right?
Yes, East Texas.
So there you go. Corey over here, Soulless Ginger, is a Texan.
All
But
right.
shotguns for snakes, bro.
Corey's a Tejas.
A Tejas, yep. Well, I've been here since it was Tejas, or at least the family has.
What up, 10 Man? Yo, shoot me a message in the Discord, 10 Man. I'll try and get you on too. Yeah, I got Rip Curl I'm trying to get on. I'm trying to get Fatty Westside on. I'm trying to get ACR on, but I tried to hit him up on his anniversary and tonight's his birthday. Otherwise, he probably would have been on. But, family comes first, we say it all the time. But yeah, man, I'm a big fan of shotguns, and I would feel very comfortable running my Snow Goose gun, man. It's a Remington 1100, shooting threes with a tube extension, so I get 11 out of it.
Oh,
That thing's
nice.
pretty
Very
fucking
nice.
nasty, man. That thing's pretty fucking nasty.
Yeah, I've got a couple good shotguns. I got a old side by side 12 gauge, and
Hell
then
yeah.
I have an old 835 Mossberg Ducks Unlimited guide gun.
There you go.
I just
Yeah.
got to do some work to it still.
I got an old rusty, crusty, my first shotgun. I'd probably need to change the extractor on it because it's kind of slipping, and I need to change the spring out and probably just change all the parts that need changed on it. I've had it since I was 12. But yeah,
That's
like the finishes come off it, but it's a super mag, so it shoots 3.5. So I shoot pretty much whatever I want out of it.
mm-hmm. The shotgun I have, it was my uncle's. It was no longer here, but I got it through my dad, and he used to be a drug addict, and he went on a bender of I want to say it was meth, and he stripped the bluing off of this shotgun. He took the motherfucker completely apart, broke the stock, lost the fore end and the safety, and so when it was finally put back together, there was also a pin missing. So the person that put it back together used a nail and just mushroom tipped the end of it. So
Oh my gosh.
it's a little bojangled, and
Redneck.
I finished stripping the bluing off years ago, and I re-blued it, so the bluing looks pretty good. I just need to replace a couple parts, and that's it, and it's good to go. I mean, it still functions.
Fiend Dog says he runs a bolt action shotgun, 36-inch for a goose gun. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
What's cool about mine too is you can slam fire it. Like you hold the trigger and you just work the action, pump it.
Old school, huh?
Yeah,
Nice.
kind of like the old trench guns used to do back in the war.
Yeah, the Winchester I'm getting from my grandpa does that. Number 4 buckshot. That's what's up, Lawfully in Calhoun. They know what's up.
Yeah, I bought a lot of that before COVID, and the round that I used to have is no longer being produced.
Oh no.
What's that?
PMC low recoil number 4. I haven't seen it in forever.
Probably by design too. I know a lot of fucking ammo manufacturers went through hell when everything was overseas. They couldn't get here because of the lockdowns.
Yeah. Or Rip Curl over here said his 3-gun shotgun was his old duck hunting Remington 1187 with an extended tube with 15 rounds. Jesus, that's a long fucking dong you put on the end of that one. Mine's flush with the tip of my barrel.
That's fucking cool, though.
That is sweet.
Is PSA going through with their shotgun? That one?
I don't think it got any votes. I think they had 3 guns picked out, and I never heard which one they were going to go into production with.
They can't keep up with
hurry
the
up with it.
trends.
Yeah, they need to stop introducing new cool items at SHOT Show or whatever, or leaks, and just fucking get on what they've already promised the 2A community. You know, because they've already shown us different things over the past 2 years.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to build out one of those Remington clones, those 700 clones for somebody.
Yeah, that or like the fucking, they were going to do like an MP5 clone. They were going to do, what was it? Was it Stin gun? No. Fuck, what was that old model gun that they were supposed to do and they nixed it? Fuck.
I don't remember.
I don't know. I'll think of it in a minute, probably.
Randall Little Adventures, man. Don't be afraid to drop your channel link in here, man. Actually, I'll go grab it real quick off YouTube.
I'm on it.
Tell us a little bit about yourself, man. Like what your goal is with YouTube and kind of your crowd that you like to hang out with.
Well, really, when I started out, I didn't exactly have what we would call a goal. Ooh, I got some bad feedback.
No, you're good on my end.
But anyway, you know, when I started, I just wanted to do some adventures and get out. And I like camping. I like the outdoors. And basically, it was just a means for me to unwind. And then I started meeting people and talking to certain groups of people. And it just became really fun interacting with everybody. So I've just been expanding on that with time and just seeing how far the rabbit hole goes. I mean, I'm not trying to make money off this deal. Which is the press. I mean, a lot of people you can just tell straight up that they're just trying to make money. I mean, as far as a job, and it's just not my goal. Mine's just more about networking,
Right.
and so we're going to see
What
how big
most of
things
us
get.
do.
Yeah, I am now a dealer for my Patriot, and I've made a whole whopping $4. So it ain't
Right.
making a lot of money on it, but if I can help people save money, I'm down.
Yeah.
Oh
Um,
yeah, it's awesome.
but yeah,
Tin
man.
Man, Tin Man Metal said it for me. The gun I was thinking it was the STG 44 that Palmetto was supposed to do, but didn't.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That was one I was really wanting. I was looking forward to.
Dang, Rip Curl's got a sexy shotgun for duty. FNSLP semi-auto. Shit, 8+1.
I mean, aren't we going
Yeah.
back to shotguns in like the military and everything now?
Always thought the FNSLP was sexy.
It is
I
sexy.
never bought one, but they're sexy. That and the FN. Frick, I can't think what it's called. It's the FN branded version of a Winchester Model 12, but
I want a Benelli M3.
Shit, I don't want any of that. Honestly, probably a Remington 1100 and an 870 is probably all I'm going to get into. Although I
P12.
do want that. I do want that Shockwave, but I might do the Remington equivalent just because I got a bunch of spare parts.
Yeah, I want those too, but the reason I want the M3 is because you can do it either pump or semi-auto.
Mm. I'll do. I like your yellow jacket trap. We have. Yeah, I see you had a video with those Asian beetles. We have traps that look like that for those beetles,
Oh
and
really?
oh yeah, dude, and they're like $8. Dude, I will not even shit you. I'm putting one up just to feed. I'm starting chickens this year. We've had them at other mag members' houses, but starting them first time at Muffin Tops this year. And yeah, like no joke, we filled in a big old hole because we replaced a septic system at one farm. That's a bug out location that we have. We filled in this hole that kind of wellowed down, and we needed to fill it up with more dirt. We put roughly 8 bags of those June bugs in that hole, and they stunk something fierce. And so before a gal that we were swapping like our really too big, like our overripe tomatoes, or like when those little black beetles come around, they get in your tomatoes. I'm in Nebraska, so I don't know what your climate's
Oh
like and
okay.
what your bugs and pests are like, but when those little black beetles that bite you start coming and they get to your tomatoes, they fuck them up really fast. And then so we get this gal that we're getting our eggs from right now during this egg shortage. We give her the cucumbers that get too big that the dogs don't want because the dogs will chase them like a dummy and they'll eat them and good enough for the dog. You know, it's got water and shit in it. And we'll just give them all the produce that gets too big or gets like broke open or like squirrels bite it or whatever, you know. And she's like, "Oh man, I'll take all them June bugs out of there." We're like, "Are you serious? Like they fucking stink." She's like, "I don't care what they smell like. My chickens will love them."
Oh
She's
yeah,
like,
June
"I
bugs.
yeah." She's like,
Chickens
"I
go
put them in the
crazy up there.
freezer and they eat them and they're cold. They help them stay regulated when it's hot." I was like, "No shit."
Yeah, I was super happy with the yellow jacket trap though. I was very skeptical when I put that up, but man, they just started going in there like crazy. But
I fucking hate bugs. Pilgrim says, "Yeah." I like your Ram Charger, by the way. We had
oh, thank
a
you,
family
thank you.
member had one. Now I'm a bow tie guy, so we can't be totally best friends, but I
Um,
can respect our old Ram Charger running.
I kind of when I started that project, I just wanted something different. You know, that it seems like around here at least there's a lot of old AK K5 Blazers and stuff like that, and I didn't want to
Mhm.
be like everybody else. So I chose the thing that was the hardest thing to get parts for in the United States.
Right? Yeah, I had a bead on which I found out this gal just sold everything. I'm super pissed. She had 3 international scouts, two doors and a 4 door, and I wanted that 4 door really bad. That thing would have I probably would have just GM swapped it, but dude, a 4 door international scout would have been sexy as fuck.
I had a 1968, 1966 International Scout. It was really cool, but at the
Mm,
time you couldn't get any parts for it at all.
I know. That's why I think with the 3, I could have probably got it running with original parts. That would have been so cool.
Well, it's amazing what the internet's done for the old car market because you can get so many parts now. It's crazy.
Oh
But,
yeah.
in the 90s or in even the 80s, you were just up the creek. You had to go find parts cars.
Yep. Yeah. I got a '67 Chrysler 300 that's waiting. I don't remember what happened, but our jack ended up popping something I need to replace underneath it. But just got to replace all the fuel lines and shit on it. It's got 440 t.m.t in it. It's a big motherfucker.
Oh, oh, very nice.
Yeah, 2-door. It's a big old boat, but when shit hits the fan, I'm getting all my supplies out in that joint. Calhoun said,
Got
"Brother's got a Scout right now. It's junk." No, come on, man. Do I want it for free? Fuck yeah, PO box, drop it. That's fun. Turn them into eggs. Yep. Grit and Grace. We're gonna have Grit and Grace on. I think if we can work that out for doing a deep dive gardening chat. Um, she is super established in the gardening area and canning, and I think that's probably one of the best skills that a prepper can learn without a ton of knowledge. And you can find this stuff cheap, dude. You can find dehydrators, vacuum sealers, freaking canners, water bath canners, freaking pressure canners, jars. You can find that stuff used, cheap, all day long on Facebook, at garage sales, at freaking Goodwills. You can find this stuff, guys. If you are wanting to and you go and look real hard for a weekend, you can come back with a pretty good setup to put food up long term for cheap. Just saying. And I
Oh, the
think
Plymouth. I was just old man Buttrinkle's the Plymouth Trail Duster. Man, that is almost unobtainium at this point in time. There are very few of them left out
there
there
he
that are.
is. A wild waffle. He got shot.
So what I'm getting out of that is try harder.
Yeah. It is cool to get old school. God, please, nobody water bath low acid foods. That is true. I was super, super depressed at my grandma water bath cans green beans, but I found out in the book that I have you're not supposed to. But she says she does it for like fucking 18 hours. And
Oh my
ain't
gosh.
nobody died from grandma's green beans yet. And the Amish all run water bath canners, and the Amish are still alive. So I feel like there's probably a method to that madness.
I thought you can water bath chicken though.
I don't know. I have not water bath chicken. I have not water bath chicken myself. That might be
I
Grit and
think I
Grace.
might
Can you
skip water
do can
bath
you
chicken.
do water bath chicken? I have to look at my book.
She preserved chicken somehow.
Yeah, but I think she pressure canned it.
Okay.
That's what
You
I'm
can keep them on
is pressure canning.
the foot. They last a long time that way.
Yeah.
Pressure cannons, no joke, dude. That's where it's at.
Actually,
Absolutely
Check that.
metal, yeah. You make your own homemade freaking MREs, 100%. Actually, if you guys ever watch the guy, he's not super flashy, but the Modern Refugee just went to Walmart and bought a bunch of the frozen 98 cent peas and carrots, and he ran those, and he got like 10 bags and ran them in a dehydrator. Super good idea because peas and carrots have a lot of good nutrition for you, but it all fit. Those 10 bags that were going to sit in your freezer fit in like a 3/4 of a mason jar, and he just sealed the top with a vacuum sealer. Dude, you want to talk about a ton of vegetables and not a lot of space and shelf stable? That's how you do it for dirt fucking cheap. $10 in a dehydrator. Dude, are you serious? He said when he makes soups and stuff, he just takes a spoon out and throws it in whatever soup he's making. That's just extra veg. That's extra nutrients, dude. Nothing wrong with that at all. That's dirt cheap to set up food, guys.
Thinking about since we're talking about canning, and this is something I wanted to do a video on here before too long. As far as, does anybody know the average of how many jars it takes for like two people to
I
get
don't
by
know.
for a. It's
My
like
grandma and grandpa have been doing it for a long time, and we have they have like an old like bomb shelter basically for their pantry, and
right.
they line all three walls from the ceiling down to the floor with jars, and they make it through winter, and they have a little extra. I don't know how many jars that is, but it's like 2 or 3 jars deep all the way around,
Yeah,
and this is probably a 20 by 24 room, so rough
yeah.
estimate,
Lawfully,
a shitload
lawfully came in pretty close. Now, the averages are anywhere between 700 and 900 jars
for 2 people.
for two people to get through. And
Gotcha.
you're looking at if you can't go to the grocery store for things, I mean, you're completely relying off of it. It is a huge, way more than people realize.
Yep. Takes 700 pounds of food per person per year to stay alive. So
Allegedly.
that is a lot of food. Now you could probably have a day here and there where you don't eat as much, but I mean, roughly you're going to need that much food per person. And we broke that math down. You know, you got 10 people in your mag. That is a metric shitload of food, bro, for a year. You got 4 families.
Yeah,
Say they're all 4 families of four. 16, dude. Oh my god. And we all joking ourselves with our freaking 1 month's, my Patriots survival kit and all that. Is that going to help? Yeah, but you crack into that. As soon as you crack into that, the clock is ticking. If you can't replace it, you're in trouble.
I would guess that 700's on the lean side. That's figuring 2 meals a day,
Yeah, I could see it.
yeah, and a
roughly.
can of green beans doesn't have a whole lot of go in it.
Mm.
No, but
You'd have to supplement with squirrel and rabbit. And
yeah, but you can hunt and gather, and then obviously your store, a scoop of rice for 2 people, and you get that green beans, or you get a jar of pasta sauce, or you get, that stretches it out, makes it go a
go
lot
milk
longer.
tactical muffin top
No, don't be milking
and
tactical
your
muffin
cows.
top. Most of our cows are meat cows, so they're not really milkers. I mean, we probably could during calving season.
Hey,
We have some milk farms, but they're mostly just for meat.
everybody, you said milkers.
You heard me.
Grit and Grace said that you need 1 acre of garden per person per year and 2 years of food to be safe.
I am definitely on board for that.
Let's all plant victory gardens.
Yeah, I think ours sent me a deal because he has that Lost Ways book, and I think we figured it up. We had all the plants figured up and everything. Let me see if I can find that message real quick. But it was a lot, and we had a family member. I'm trying to buy this land because it's been sold out of the family now, but it's 10 acres, their actual old homestead, and they had a fruit orchard. They had peaches and cherries and apple trees all the way around the orchard, and then they had 1 acre garden of potatoes, and then they had another 1 acre garden of everything else, and they raised 10 kids with mom and dad on this little homestead. You
Hell
want to
yeah.
talk that is what it takes to feed 12 fucking people all year long, is everybody out there picking when all the fruit's fucking going. They dehydrated it all, canned it all, jammed it all, swapped for shit they needed. Potatoes. He told me he hated going and picking all the potatoes, but his mom told him, okay, this is my wife's granddad, and he said he hated fucking picking potatoes. It would take weeks of picking potatoes, and he hated it. But then in the winter, they're like, we didn't starve. We ate a shitload of potatoes in the winter, and that's what it takes to survive. Roughly 2 acres in an orchard for 12 people.
Yeah, I've noticed with a lot of people, they think gardening's easy, or they could just get out there and drop some seeds in the ground, and they're going to be farmers. It actually takes a lot of work to do it.
It's a shitload of work, bro.
I
Yes.
mean, how old are the seeds too? Like,
Yeah, and I,
Yeah.
I have some seeds I planted that are 4 years old, but I keep them vacuum sealed in a freezer. I have a lower germination rate, so I overplanted what I need, but most of my stuff's still taking off.
Yeah, and you just get the seeds from that and save them for later.
Yep.
yeah, but I'm
Yeah.
talking Billy and Bobby who's in suburban land. They're not going to
Oh
do
yeah.
that.
No,
No.
if you're trying to save a small town that has a Dollar General and you're trying to plant every seed they have in the Dollar General display rack, you're fucked. Like you
Yep.
ain't gonna make it.
I tell you some good seeds. I know I've heard y'all talk about it before because I know you got that partnership or whatever. But my last big garden that I had, most of it came from my Patriot Supply, their little
Yeah.
seed.
Their seed vault. I'm
Yep.
thinking about snagging it, dude.
That comes in those little tin cans.
Yeah. I just watched a video of this dude.
It's a lot for not so much money.
Damn, what did this guy say? Yeah, it's like 25 muffins, and you get buy one get one, so you could store one or give one to a buddy to try out.
Hey, I'm checking out at Ready Hour right now, and I didn't qualify for the free shipping, but it's like they did a little oh, by the way, we'll give you this, almost $200 worth of stuff for 80 muffins, and we
Holy
won't
shit.
charge you any more on shipping.
Okay, that sounds like a pretty good deal.
Yeah, and it's all number 10 cans too, so
Holy shit.
Oh hell yeah!
Fuck yeah, there you go, bro.
it's like there's no junk in it either. It's like it's the peanut butter powder, eggs,
Eggs, pitching in fucking eggs. Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, it's like almost $200 worth of stuff. I'm like, oh, okay.
Holy shit.
Well, it sounds like
What'd you buy? Like a 6-month fucking supply?
No, I only bought like just some spare stuff to keep around, like that I want to have for care packages and stuff.
Oh shit, there you go.
But yeah, I only bought like $50 worth of stuff, and they offered that. But so check your thing to see if your order count went up to make sure your link is working.
Sure. Yes, it did.
Okay, cool beans.
Cool. Looks like you and somebody else. 2 other orders came in. Thanks, guys.
well, you're not welcome.
What?
I was just being honored. Yeah.
I got some more of those can openers to send out. That's why, because I like them.
Hell yeah, yeah. Send one my way, and I'll send it to somebody else for the giveaway. I want to try it out.
Yeah,
What kind of can opener?
They have. Oh, here, let me show them.
Is it the old school little?
No, dude, they're fucking heavy duty.
They're really heavy duty, and you can open up number 10 cans with them, no problem. Like I've used them on number 10 cans.
Let me pull one up. Yeah, they're actually pretty good looking. I kind of want to try one out.
I'll throw one in your box that is yet to go out.
Appreciate it. I'll give it away in the live chat unless you want it back.
No, I don't want
hit
it.
1,000. What would that be?
You're honestly probably going to want to keep it.
Yeah, but I don't want to be a dick.
Yeah, that's true.
So Randall, where do you fall on your food storage? Where do you think it's at? Cost effective wise and long term, like what's your jam?
Actually, it's pretty excellent at this point. Pretty much, without going through all the details.
Right. Yeah.
We basically set everything up to go all the way back to 1800 style. We're not trying to technology our way out of this thing. And basically, we have enough for about 12 people for a year.
Okay, there you go.
That's actually pretty damn good.
That is
and actually, because if shit hits the fan to the bad, and we're gonna have to go off of all the shit that we've prepped. It's gonna be basically, we're back in the 1800s or some shit. So technology is gonna be
right here, Corey.
Check out that's what I'm talking about.
I like 12. I like that number 12 as a good solid number too. Especially if 6 of them don't show up.
Yeah, even longer for you, right?
That looks like a modern version of the shit that the military used to put in their fucking pouches so they could open their.
Yeah, it's like a P90, but with an actual handle on it.
Yeah, exactly.
P38, P51.
That's what I meant. Thank you, lawfully.
Just remember, they got those free packs for like nothing right now. So.
Yeah. Which, by the way, if you guys don't have fucking body armor, Corey, I thought about you when I seen this. Where's it at? Damn.
What else comes with that emergency whistle?
I've got a tag vest. I just need plates now.
Right. The whistle?
Yeah,
right
what
here.
else comes with that?
It's got the whistle. It's got a little compass on it, a little bit of paracord, and then you can put matches in it. Walmart sells them too, but they're like $10 at Walmart. They're $3
Yeah,
here.
yeah, I bought a few of those.
That's cool.
Didn't even look what came with it.
Oh yeah. All right, Corey, check this out. You want the cheapest plates I've been able to find? They're not plates, but they're soft armor. $49, level 2. It stops handgun.
Yeah, definitely an option for sure.
Dude, yeah, just
Handgun
saying.
under 44 Magnum.
Under 44. But I mean, if a guy didn't have any plates at all, or you like bought this, or like I mean, even with the bag, like they're just throwing the bag in for 25 bucks on this. But
It'll
even if
protect
you
you from the brothers in Houston.
dude, if you threw this in your kid's backpack,
For
or
sure.
like if you worked in an office, you threw it like in your computer bag, or like your wife, you could get everybody in your family for this price. You could have a soft armor for everybody, somehow, somewhere, even if it's just in the back of a backpack. Just saying, like, there's no excuse not to have increased defense in the time and the day that we live in. I am a big proponent of soft armor, especially since my back's all fucked up.
Yeah, the
Casual
older I
Ain't
get,
back
the
fuck.
heavier
no
that
weighing
armor
that. You just
gets.
gotta find somewhere to wedge it in at.
Right? Go for it, Randall.
What's that?
Oh, you were saying something.
Oh yeah, I said the older I get, the heavier that armor is.
Yeah. Well, I'm 33, and I destroyed my back not once a decade ago, but twice last year, and I popped the disc above the one I destroyed the year or decade-ish ago. Walking around cutting weight, wearing my body armor, and then the back surgeon said, "Yeah, don't do that anymore." I'm like, "All right, doc, you probably got it figured out." So yeah, I picked up some softs. I still do a little bit of arm security on the side, so I still wear soft occasionally, and I just walk around with that now. So
Have they offered you weight loss surgery?
no, awfully. And I've tried a couple times to get the pills
Asking
when
like
I
routine
first started cutting weight. They wouldn't even give me like weight loss pills or anything. I'm like, well, you guys are bastards. So, but a chick will go in and ask for it, and they'll like fuck up their body, and they'll lose a bunch of weight, and then quit taking it, and then gain it back. I know several chicks that have done that, which pisses me off. I'm like, doc, I'd like to see my pecker again. Would be great.
It's honestly best to lose it the right way instead of by medication or anything like that, because a lot
Yeah,
of that
we've yet
medication
to
has
see,
such bad side effects that it's not worth it.
and we've yet to see what comes of all these people on this crap.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, aren't we already seeing it with all their gas problems and everything?
Yeah, they got some bad problems, and that stuff eats muscle and shit, like not just fat tissue. So it's really bad for you. But I
Oh,
mean, I'm
it's
I'm
heavy.
down 110 pounds in about a year and a
Oh, that's
half right
awesome.
now. So
Well, I mean, it's like all these people taking Ozempic to lose. Now they're fucking shooting. They're killing organs and killing their bodies because of taking drugs. Now, I'll tell you, this was years ago when I was a younger man,
drugs.
but back in 2005, I still weighed about 450 ish. And I went and worked down in Austin as a mechanic for 3 months, and I lost 100 pounds in less than 3 months because I
damn.
was constantly working. And I'm the type of person that when I get extremely hot, I can't eat. I won't eat
Yeah,
because I'll end up getting sick or just feeling like garbage. So
yeah,
that's
I do that.
still the wrong way, but at least that's better than fucking taking medication to lose weight.
Yep.
I just worked my ass off, literally. And then I came back up here, '06. I got in the oil field, and I went down to 210.
Probably lawfully, Calvin. Probably lawfully microwaving popcorn. That's his cheat snack. But yeah, I am gonna try that. Those pickle chips if I can knock it out this weekend. I'm gonna try and get them done Sunday. Depends on how long. If I have to go back Sunday and help with this bathroom finish or not. But um, yeah, dude, I'm gonna try those pickled chips because you guys know Muffin Top loves him some pickles. But yeah, that Randall, that's part of my biggest weight loss journey. Is I just switched to cleaner eating, and I put up about 300 jars of pickles, and I'm about out. I eat a lot of
Oh
pickles. I eat
wow,
a lot of
that's
carrots and salsa. And I put up all my salsa for the year, and I found out I put up extra than what I did last year, and I just started canning for myself out of my garden last year.
See, now you know what you're putting in your body. You're not putting all that crap in.
I know it's shit. I agree, bro. I know what's up. Who knows what's in pace anymore?
Yeah, or what's on top of all the fucking produce and fruits and vegetables and shit you get from the store. They put so much fucking pesticides on it that to keep it looking fresh while it decays on the inside.
Right. Or the like a
yeah. The
wax
wife has
coating they do on their
gotten
peppers and shit.
yeah. The wife has taken to if she brings in any vegetables or fruit or anything, everything goes to a vinegar bath
Yeah.
before
I've
it
seen
gets
that
put up.
baking soda and vinegar deal. It's supposed to get rid of a lot of nasty shit on it.
But since we left the office life, we've been eating a lot more whole foods, and that helps quite a bit
Yeah.
instead of all the processed crap.
Yep.
Yep. I'm a big believer in uh, being self sufficient, growing your own food and stuff. I'm actually still trying to get set up to where I can start raising my own chickens.
Yeah. I'm working on my coop right now, bro. I'm getting chickens this year. It's Muffin Top's year to do chickens, which my boy's super excited about because I don't know if you know Randall, but my son's 3 and he's like super excited. And he likes hopping in the garden with me and shit. So
That's pretty awesome.
I
Yeah,
know, dude. It's all for him.
taking
I, can't-
taking
I
interest at a young age.
I know, dude. I'm afraid because, like, when I was young, they exposed me a little bit too early to it. But like, we cut up all our own deer and stuff, and usually I shoot anywhere from 3 to 6 deer a year. This last year was the first year since I was 12 years old I had not shot a deer my entire life. So I'm pretty bummed because that's a lot of meat out of my freezer. Um, but what can you do?
Yeah,
You know, I had
So
a lot
you're
of corn.
yeah.
saying, so Muffin, what you're saying is don't let the 3-year-old watch me do the turkeys this year.
No. Now he did come in and last year he pet the deer and stuff while they were still hanging on the gamble, and he was cool with that. We didn't show him like where we got it. We just kind of rotated them all so like the backs were towards him. But
Oh, okay. So no,
and he was
like
cool with
detail.
that. And then when we were bringing totes like the quarter to the other garage with the heat, and he was like, "What's that, Dad?" And I'm like, "Don't worry about it, buddy. Like just go back in the house with Grandma and Mom."
Oh, I was kind of gonna see if he would help me defeather a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know how old your kid is.
That
Maybe.
it's kind of like my mom when she was probably about your son's age. She witnessed her granddad cut a head off a deer for dinner, and then it started flopping around without its head on, blood going everywhere, and that was very traumatic for her.
Yeah, I don't want that. I know I got brought into the butcher shed too early because I was like, "The fuck is going on in here?" When I was like 4, and I remember it, and I'm like,
Yeah,
"I'm
you
gonna
will
go
remember
out of here now." So
because yeah, I know I have some things that are like just looks at my mom's face and like certain things that didn't click until I was like a teenager that I remember from that age. So yeah, maybe you're right.
oh yeah, I remember some stuff that fucked me up, and I'm trying not to do that for him. So I was like, "Oh my god."
I mean, you'd rather them pick it up that way than on the internet.
Yeah, I guess, but
The only thing that fucked me up, like psychologically as a kid, was just getting mauled by a dog. Other than that, everything else wasn't traumatic, no matter what I saw.
whoa, let me catch this here real quick. Gardening, anyhow. Yeah, Grit and Grace. Calhoun said he's on Armored Republic and they sell Greenland uh, exemptionary force and Canadian freedom packages. What's the muffins on that, Calhoun? Are they steel plates or are they soft or what?
I'd rather have soft body armor just because it is a lot lighter than steel, of course.
Yeah, it's light.
But to
Our
buy
hates wearing plates around town when we were wearing them.
to buy the necessary ones that'll protect, rifle rounds too, even large calibers. It's
Mm,
just fucking expensive, dude.
yeah. Which, by the way, if you want ceramics, LA Police Gear's the cheapest that I've seen it in a while. And if you
No, I don't want ceramic.
Fatty Westside has a code for it. I think it's 10 or 15% off if you want ceramics. Just saying.
To me,
Oh, he
Fatty,
has a code.
Yeah, Fatty Westside has a code.
Oh, because I want to get some sides.
Yeah,
I got
he's got.
fronts and backs.
Let me pull it up real quick here.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
got
Fatty's
fronts
got a
and-
Condor code and he's got LA Police Gear code. Which I told him I bought an IFAC holder from him, and he's like, "Thanks, man. I made like 94 cents." I'm like, "Well, I saved 15%, so good for me, bro." You know. Let me. I got it. I got it. Oh.
shit, that steam is hot. Fuck.
He don't have his LA Police Gear code here. He has his Advent link code. I don't know if that'll work or not. I think it's just code Fatty 15.
I'll give that a try.
Yeah, I think that's what it's either Fatty 15 or Fatty 10. I think works. That's what I used on my Condor one anyway. Because I'm not a gear snob. I just want shit that works. It's like Calhoun said, it's like 400 muffins. Too much for me. Just thought it was funny them selling invasion theme packages. Nice. What do you think on soft armor, Randall? Is that something you fuck with, or?
Mine is all hard armor. It's basically the coated steel plate. That way you don't get all the spalling off of it.
Mm-hmm.
It gets trapped inside the coating.
Not that I would ever do this, but I once upon a time seen a video of a welding blanket with some fiberglass layer over it and another welding blanket and a few more fiberglass layers over it in the same shape as some armor working.
Interesting.
I guess if that's all you had was a T-shirt, that would be better than the alternative.
Yeah. Mr. Calhoun said their pitch is for far too long the European continent has benefited from the tireless protection of the United States. Meanwhile, they continue to in outrageous displays of weakness and indecency. And then it says, for our own national security interests, the Republic demands payment for their armor setups. That's hilarious, actually. That is, I'm on board for that. 100%, Calhoun. That's funny as fuck. Rip said those weight loss pills and shots make the ladies extra bitchy. Oh no. That's not nice. It'd probably make me bitchy too if I was hungry. Oh, Great and Grace had a comment for that one.
They find that attitude.
That's funny. I don't use any of those things. Yeah. I do think Greenland will. I think Greenland will go. I think the deal with the Congo. Have you guys seen that, dude? They want to get rid of Russia. They want to give us 20 trillion in precious metal or whatever mineral rights, basically. That, Mamacita, is some good shit.
There was some big news in Serbia today.
What happened that way?
I think like a quarter or something of their population was rioting at the Capitol because of Trump Jr. making a business deal.
Oh,
Yeah,
I don't
it's
know.
fun.
I hadn't heard that.
Sorry if y'all hear noise on my end. I'm trying to make homemade dog food.
Listen here. Why didn't you make some for me, Corey?
That wasn't the first place that my mind went with that noise, but okay. Good save, I guess.
So, Randall, I don't like to say numbers, but I always use the number 4 or 10. And then
Yes, sir.
for like people wise, and then I always use my Golden 5, which is a 10-22 or 22 equivalent, a bolt gun. If you live like in an urban environment, you could swap that out for a PCC, but out here in Nebraska, I need a bolt gun. And then a shotgun and AR, because your AR is America's rifle, and that's for tyrants. and then your EDC pistol. What are your Golden 5, and or do you get by with less in your prepper tool belt?
Definitely. My everyday carry, of course, I know Lofty's seen my everyday carry, which is a 357 revolver, but it would not be my carry in an event, which I use a Smith & Wesson M&P 9C.
Okay.
It has a pretty decent capacity. It's easy to carry. Definitely, I have a Remington bolt action 22 with a that's magazine fed,
Mhm.
old, and that's definitely a nice little plinker and hunter. My old Mossberg Maverick 88. I've got other shotguns. I've got nicer shotguns, but the exact one I carried in that video, I've had it since I was 19. It's never missed, fired, never cycles every time. Um, as far as a rifle, hunting, got a 30-06 pump action magazine fed,
Mm.
which I bought extended mags for it. And yes, definitely AR-15. I think you have to have one. Personal opinion,
Hmm.
but
I'm down for
at
that.
least one.
I like it, man. It hit all the boxes. I'm down for that.
Yep.
My buddy
Yeah,
R, he's like my Robin, so I call him R. He's my sidekick in all the shit I do since I'm so fucked up. He's kind of my manual labor dude, and he's a good dude. He runs a Kimber K6. Is his most comfortable everyday carry. So it's either between that or his Glock 43X. But he runs that K6 quite a bit, and we ran some.
Those are nice revolvers.
Oh yeah, that's back before
I
Kimber
want one
made
of those so
shit.
bad.
Kimber fucking sucks at making guns now, but the revolvers are pretty awesome. We shot some deer hunting loads out of that sucker, and holy shit, are those suckers hot coming out of that little 4-inch barrel?
yeah.
My everyday carry is just basic. It's a Glock 21. I carry 6 mags for it,
Jesus Christ, what do you mean basic, Corey? 6 mags loaded.
and 4 of them
Wow,
have base plates on them.
Jesus,
wow, and that's everyday carry. That's pretty extreme.
my lord.
What,
Yeah,
what
I'm
part of the
running a
pound do
22
you
with a
live in?
conversion right now and a horizontal mag, and then I just got 2 mags in each car door. So just one with me, and then if I'm gonna go into like a Walmart or something, I'll slip another one in the back pocket. But usually just 2 for me.
I'd rather be over prepared than under prepared any day of the week.
No, there's nothing wrong with that.
And as far as ARs, I actually just finished building a AR pistol. It's the first one I've built and owned.
Yeah, you snagged that upper off of Dino.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was trying to pull the trigger on it. My wife kept telling me no, and I was like, I guess I'll let somebody else have at it.
yeah. I ended up getting that from him.
Yeah,
Dino's a good dude.
he is a good dude.
I got that, and for now, just so I could have it operational, because after everything, I just got a basic Anderson lower and built it out with a CMMG parts kit, lower parts kit.
Mm-hmm.
Did it all with my hands. The only thing I actually needed was I used one of my hammers, big hammers, for knocking in the pins. Other than that, everything
You
I
didn't
put just
clean
by
it like
hand.
the SKS guy and get your something caught in it.
I tried. It just didn't work right. So I had to break out my SKS just to do that.
Oh my god.
I had to go clean it. It is starting to get hot here in Texas, so perfect time.
10 man metal. You're right. You can't just make mags appear. You got to bring what you want.
Yep, exactly.
Well, let's run
And
it through real
I
quick.
actually
Let's drop
wait.
in everybody's Golden 5 they're running right now. What's your go to Golden 5?
Well, hang on. What actually got me down that rabbit hole of wanting to carry a few extra mags than normal is I watched this video of this cop that got into fucking hellacious shootout, and he had just went to the range, so he had, I think it was like 6 or 7 mags on him just because he was at the range. And he said normally he only carries 2 extra, and he said for now on that's his go-to because he got into an unexpected shootout. and needed every fucking round he had.
Shit.
So, and I've lived in and near around bad areas of towns and shit, and I tend to go when I have to around some sketchy areas. So I just always rather be over prepared.
Heard that.
Well, more mags and ammo is definitely cheaper than a house in the good part of town.
That's true.
All right, boys, I got to bail out early.
You good?
My boy's still up and he's raising hell.
You good, bro? Kids
All right.
first.
Thank you, guys.
See you,
I'll
Justin.
look in the chat.
Have a good one.
Well, we heard Randall's. Let's go. Who wants it next? Slideshow, Corey, Lawfully.
I'll let Corey go.
Corey, go for it. What's your goal? What's your go-to golden 5, and/or can you suffice with less than 5?
Actually, right now I'm rocking along with only 3.
All right.
I got my 45 ACP Glock. I have a choice of my AR, so third or second would be an AR, and then have my shotguns.
Okay.
That's about all I need
Can't
right
go wrong
now,
with that.
Yeah.
and I'll work on getting the rest later because it's not as important as what I have now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Feel you. Slideshow, Bob.
So if it did come into a shit hit the fan situation, I definitely think I would only bug out with 3. Just I don't think the extra weight with the AR would
What
be
if you're
doable.
at bug in?
Well, yeah, bug in. So then it would be my shotgun, the good old Maverick 88. That thing just won't die.
They won't.
Yeah. Right now I'm running the Sig 365 XL. That's what I prefer for carry.
That's nice.
Then I got my Remington 700 and 308 for my bolt gun. And then a good old AR.
Yeah.
A lot of that stuff, if you ever have to bug out when shit's that fucking bad and the world's population's been decimated by half or whatever, you can find pretty much anything after that you need. But if I had to bug out, like he was saying, ARs are heavy, the mags for it and all the ammo is heavy. I'd rather just get a good solid 22 and a fuck ton of bricks of ammo, because that's going to be more ammo than 4-legged or 2-legged critters.
I will never ever. I will bug out with a Glock on my hip and my 270 on my back with an AR in my hand. There's no way I'm going out the house without my bolt gun and an AR.
No, I get it, but I could get away with just a 22 because there's plenty of folks that are 6 feet under because of a 22.
Oh yeah.
So you can't discount 22 just because it's a small varmint round.
Oh no, I love the 22. I'm probably one of the biggest proponents of it, but in Nebraska, I need the range, bro.
No, I get it. It depends on where you are, though, I guess.
Right.
I mean, I'm up in Pennsylvania, so I mean, it's just woods. You're not really going to see the person. That's why I said shotgun.
Yeah. See, it don't make a lot of sense for you. So shotgun's way better for you.
Yeah, I mean, like I'm Vietnam jungle. That's
Boy, you'd be pissed to only have a shotgun and have a shotgun in an open air rifle fight.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, just get the
That's what
slug
the
gun.
SIG's for, bro.
Just load the slug rounds in there with a scope.
All right, lawfully run it.
Same old boring. Gen 3 Glock 19, 1022, Mossberg 500. I don't have a scoped rifle. Probably be a pair of
Don't feel bad.
M44s.
What's your keister carry?
Oh, that's where I keep you.
Oh my! Now I'm blushing. Tin Man says he's in PA too.
I feel like a lot of your viewers are in PA.
Link up. Well, y'all must be crazy over there. Tin Man said he's rocking the Savage 11 GRS 6 CM 65 CM. Oh,
Creedmoor.
Gotcha.
Creedmoor.
Bolt. AR, cause America. 19X EDC with 6 mags also. Sheesh.
Yep.
590 Shockwave. DMR 20-inch 6.5 Grendel. Dang.
I would love to get one of those 590 shockwaves and keep it in the car.
I want one keeping my keister carry. What are you talking about?
You don't even have to get the 590 Shockwave. You can just get the Maverick 88 and just get the pistol grip and slap it.
True.
I am not a fan of the Maverick 88 train. I am an 870 ho.
No.
So,
And you could be wrong, so.
that's
I'm-
all right.
well,
I mean, you're running safe.
One of
I
those
mean, I'm
companies
on
is still in
Maverick
business,
all the
and
way.
the other one is not. So,
Well, that's true.
I mean, I'm guessing you have the older one, right?
Yeah. Mine's from fucking Nam. All mine are old. Back before they were Chinese and bullshit.
Yeah, the older ones are
Yeah.
best.
So for me, 870 Super Mag. My first gun, be the gun. I love that gun. That gun ain't going nowhere. And 1022 scope, AR, cuz America, Glock 19, Gen 5 if I can help it. I'm working on that pretty hard. And then my 270. It's not going anywhere. It's the most common deer caliber in the state. Take a lot of deer and elk with it.
For me, I think for most people, it boils down to whether they like the Mossberg / Maverick over Remington or vice versa. I hear a lot of it solely due to just where the safety is located.
Yeah, I mean,
The crosshatch safety on the Remingtons, you got the on the back you got the slider one on the Mossberg.
yeah, lefties like the Mossberg better.
Yeah,
The only some guy was telling me, he's like, "Oh, I've run it because the military runs it." I'm like, first off, that was because a chick in the military, no offense to the chicks out there, fucking forgot that she had her safety on and was trying to shoot a door and for door breach exercise, and she fucking didn't shoot the door, turned around and shot some dude in the fucking leg because she didn't have muzzle discipline because she was fucking retarded. Had nothing to do. She could have had any gun in her hand and been a fucking tard. Just saying.
My point was I like those Mossbergs just because of the safety location.
Yeah.
That's just what I
You're a lefty, ain't you?
Yeah.
Well, see, you're wrong.
Oh, we got 3 Devil Childs in here.
Oh, that's the reason. Okay, so you like the safety up on top. Yeah, with the 88's not convenient for lefties.
Yeah.
According to Matt, Never Enough Ammo, I'm the pinnacle of what the hell?
you're the trifecta of incorrecta.
Yeah, I'm the pinnacle of that because I hit all the wrongs. I'm ginger, I'm left-handed, I'm gargantuan. And,
you're getting schwacked and shit, fan, bro. When you're taller than everybody else, you're the nail that gets hit, bro.
No, he's Bigfoot, so he's good.
Oh, right. Endangered. You're good. You're good, Corey.
Yeah.
Crashing Kev said
Corey.
1022 Charger. Ooh, interesting on the Charger. AR-15, Maverick 88, and a Beretta 92. All right.
Nice. I'm not a fan of those 1022 Chargers though.
Can't be angry at the Beretta.
What?
Chargers are sweet.
I'm not a fan of that. They're to me they're pointless and they're ugly.
Oh my god. Where else are you? How else are you going to?
They're a non-NFA 1022.
I understand that, but it's just not my cup of tea. Not knocking y'all that like it. Or
I think I'd probably still take the bench rest over it if I had my choice, but just because I always like those bench rest ones.
You gotta get the carbon fiber 1022 now.
Dude, I know. Lawfully said they're the shit.
Yeah, I held one in the shop. Almost threw it across the shop.
Was it awesome?
I don't dig the aesthetic, but they're light.
We got Red Dawn in the house. What's up, my bro? I'll shoot you a link, Red Dawn.
You ever hold a Christensen's?
Yeah, not a fan.
Yeah. They're not as light as that 1022 though.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
They put that stupid FUD tactical
Calhoun
stock on
said,
there.
"Shake my head, damn leftards." That's funny.
Well, I mean, look at PSA. They're making the left-handed AR now.
Well, that's okay. Everybody's wrong.
I don't need a left-handed AR. I don't
Well,
even have to have the ambi controls. They're just creature comforts.
That's true. Run it right, baby. You good, Mark, for being late?
I think it's actually beneficial to be able to use either hand, be ambidextrous when shooting, because if your dominant hand goes down, you need to still function.
well,
with your
it's not dominant hand for me. It's just dominant eye.
Yeah.
Like
I've
I'm,
always
Corey
been
audio glitching or is it mine?
I
I don't
think
know.
it's you, Lovely. Nothing's glitching for me.
It's like I used to have a fucking compound bow that was set up left-handed
Keep sending this to your
because I'm just left eye dominant.
Red Dawn. I keep sending this to your freaking. I'm retarded. Keep sending it to your general in Discord. Not your actual. That should go to your phone. Sorry.
I'm guessing Randall's a right-hander shooter.
I am a right-handy.
Well, it's good to be right, isn't it?
It's good to be on the right-hand side of things.
Yeah.
Do I need to hop out to let old boy in? I don't know.
No, you good.
Now, Randall, do you appendix carry, or are you more 3 o'clock?
I do. I appendix carry a PSA dagger.
Yeah.
Now, appendix carry. Now, see, I'm just a redneck. You're gonna have to dumb that down for me just a hair.
Wait, you carry
You
in the
stick it in
front?
the front of your britches.
Mexican.
No, I don't. No.
Hey, my buddy R runs that K6 pointed right at his pecker. You can do it, no problem.
No.
Ah.
You gotta live on the wild side.
I mean, I don't use my shit much, but I would like to at least hold on to it.
Now he does every once in a
What
while.
shit are you talking about?
He'll be running real quick, and he'll hop in a truck or something real fast because all of our trucks are taller than him because he's short. And he'll be like, "Ah, God!" I'm like, "What?" He's like, "I just pinched my nut."
Oh
I'm
my
like,
goodness.
I thought you needed a longer barrel. He's like, "No, I needed a shorter one. This thing's huge."
Calhoun, I see your point. I just read your chat.
Corey, you can get a takedown full size and a takedown charger. Then what the government don't know can't hurt you. Amen to that.
And I'm not knocking it. I think for me, it's because I used to have the Ruger PCC takedown model in 9mm.
Yeah.
And when they came out with the 9mm charger, I just don't like it. I mean, there's no point, especially with like 22. You get better accuracy the longer your barrel. With that short of a barrel, it's just more like a gut
It's
shot.
not true.
Oh, here we go.
Barrel length
Wild
has
Red Dawn.
no bearing on mechanical accuracy. Maybe muzzle velocity, but not
That's
mechanical
what I'm talking about,
accuracy.
muzzle velocity.
What up, Red Dawn? It's your boy, the Goon Beam Extraordinaire.
How are those things? Are you doing a review on that?
I really need to do a review on it, but yeah, they're the shit, dude. Like, get you a fucking Goon Beam and figure it out. Trust me.
What's happening?
Oh, they're
Not
on
much,
sale
bro.
right now.
Hello.
Hey, Ben. Bro, my Goon Beam. All right, so when I'm hunting with that AR suppressed, bro, if I want something to stop, I just hit that touchpad.
Isn't it
Don't fuck with my
nice, bro?
thermal. That whatever I'm looking at, don't fucking move because my thermal has a little bit of lag. Like if it's a raccoon or something, and it's dead. Okay, the Goon Beam is a superpower in itself.
Oh wait, I had the YouTube going and Rumble, and there was like a lag.
Oh,
That's
I was
what
just
I was
saying
having
how good
problems
Goon
with.
Beam is.
Yeah, it's really good. I've run them on almost everything. I think I have 3 rifle lights, 2 pistol lights, and I haven't had one go bad. I've dropped them on tiles before and nothing.
Dude, I'll put it to you this way: if I change what I'm carrying in my pants, do you know what goes with it? All
The
my guns
Goon
fit in
Beam.
the same holster. I
Yep.
take my TLR1 HL off, and I put the goon beam on, the gun I will be having in my pants that day.
Is it that much better than the TLR1HL?
It is so much better, dude.
I
Just
know.
downstairs, you've
It
seen my
is.
downstairs, right? It's a fucking mess because I'm working on my house and shit.
Yep,
Red
bro.
Dawn.
You should totally do a video comparing the
I
two.
need to do a video so bad, but I can't get anybody to get their garage cleaned out. I want to do like a 10 and 25 yard like comparison, and I cannot get the fucking distance. Like I'm just gonna have
They
to go out to
sell
the farm.
razors at Walmart.
What?
They sell razors at Walmart.
Razors? What are you talking about? You making a joke? What kind of light? 10 man? Dude, the Goon Beam. GOON Beam. Red Dawn, drop your link in here for your Goon Beam. You get a discount with Red Dawn's link, bro. No shit. I have a V1 because the V2 was sold out on my rifle. It's awesome. The TLR1 Goon Beam clone one is it the V1 short? The V1 short? Is that what it's called?
The V2 short is fire also.
Okay, V2 short. Yeah, which one do I got right here? Hold on, I got the box for the one on my hip. Yeah, that's what I got. V2 short.
Yep.
That's what's on my gun right fucking now on my hip. It's a TLR1 footprint. It fits in all those holsters. It is way brighter, and the beam it has way more freaking flood. Like, it is ridiculous. It's like having a Batman beam without the fucking Batman symbol on it, bro.
Yeah,
like, no joke.
It's pretty fire.
I don't have any experience with goon beams, but my O-lights have never failed me. I've had the same O-light.
Corey, you know I'm an O-light slut, bro. I'm telling you, the goon beam kicks the shit out of them. I got like 14 fucking O-lights in this house.
That I've had for like 10 fucking years, and the original color is half gone because I've dropped it, kicked it, fucking.
The only thing I've noticed on my O-lights is they're kind of yellow, and the goon beam is like icy white.
Right. Yeah. I mean, that's the one thing I still can't get off of because I haven't pulled the trigger on it yet. But I need to get this O-light out of my pocket I've been carrying for 14 years, and I need to get me a goon. I told Goon Beam, I was like, man, help me out. And he said he's going to send me one of the ones that run on AA's, which I'm super excited about because, like, for normies, dude, they can get the batteries for that joint, right? Like, dude, that thing is going to be the Christmas stocking fucking extravaganza this year for Muffin Top. Everybody can run that AA Goon Beam.
Does he got one that runs on AA's?
Yeah, it's coming out, dude. He asked me if I wanted it polished or stonewashed, and I said, "Yo, stonewashed, bro." And he said, "Dude, when it comes out, I'm gonna send you one, Muffin Top." And I was like, "Holy shit, bro!"
Stonewashed all day.
I know.
Pat Wright said, "Hey,
how much do the goon beams compare to like O-light prices?"
They're like the same fucking price, dude. Like the Goon Beam EDC light is like 89 muffins, and their tack light. I don't know if you've seen the video where that dude's running in that blacked out Hellcat in like Las Vegas or some shit.
No,
he loses the fucking helicopter with the tactical Goon Beam, and the only people that had those Goon Beams were on the fucking police department at the time.
Oh yeah, where he blinded the squad car.
Yeah, that's the light he fucking used was the Goon Beam tactical, bro.
No shit.
No way. I got one sitting here right next to me.
Yeah, no shit, dude. Like they're bright as fuck. Like they'll lose a helicopter bright.
I'm gonna have to hop off for the night. I sure do appreciate the invite, Tactical.
Yeah, man, you're good. We'll hit it up again some other time, Randall.
Yeah, I'm glad I got all my technical difficulties worked out tonight. So next time it'll go.
Good. Make sure you guys check out Randall Little Adventures channel. He's a good little dude. He's got a smaller channel, but he's a good dude. He's Muffin Top approved, man. Hopefully we'll get you some subs, awesome streams, bro.
Cool.
All right,
I'll
sounds great.
Randall. Take care,
Take it easy.
Thank you all.
Yep.
Good night, Randall.
Pilgrim, you want to see all of our downstairs. Don't even play, bro. Pat hopping in here? Did Pat pop in here?
Does he have his new job? Or is that
yeah. He should be still cruising. I think he's on this new gig. Oh, we lost Lawfully, too. Oh, no, he's not. Never mind. I'm retarded.
So these Goon Beams, they come with the mountain kit?
All the hardware you need. Zip ties even. Like, the works. The box comes with everything. You need.
What's the lumens on them?
1200 is what I'm looking.
Yeah, this one I got here.
Yeah.
Let me look at the little book. It's got a book in here.
That's the difference between the V1 and the V2 is the lumens and
Candela.
candela.
Candela. Right. I don't know.
Do you
Let
want
me
it to
go.
throw a long ways, or do you want it to be really bright?
I like both.
Yeah, I mean I think the V2 pistol light, they're both really good. I mean, they both go a good distance. I think the spill is a little better for a pistol because you're not shooting it that far.
Right.
And I think
Keeps your situational awareness up.
yeah, I still need to get a V2 rifle light to compare it to my V1s, but I have 3 V1s and I like that I can shoot it out at distance and look at shit and
Right.
scan.
The V1 was 600 lumens with 40,000 candela, and the V2, which is your pistol one, is what? Let me see the V2 here. V2 more lumens. They're 119 muffins. It is 1200 lumens, 40,000 candela, so it blows the shit out of the Streamlight TLR1 HL, which is 1,000.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to assume they're going to make a new one since Streamlight just came out with that 1500 one. Have you seen that yet?
Yeah, but I mean, for the price of that one, I mean, dude, it's hard to do better than what those Goon Beam pistol lights are, bro. Like,
Right.
the one thing about them is, I think the brightness of the color pattern, that icy white color that comes out, just gives you a lot more bounce. So, like indoors, if you're hitting something, like if you shine that on a white wall, I feel like it just the light bounces and ricochets and lights everything up more than like the yellow color pattern of say my O light.
Right.
My O light does pretty well. Mine's actually 1250 lumens. And
Which one is it?
That's what I
It's
got in
the-
my pocket right now.
It's the SR2 Baton 2.
It's a pistol light.
No, it's
a
a
pocket light.
Pocket light.
It's
Oh
EDC
yeah,
light.
bro.
I've had it for like 10, 12 years though.
So
Yeah.
my pocket light is, hold on, I'll tell you what the Goon Beam pocket light is.
And
I have the assault light and the EDC light, and they're like insane amounts of
Yeah, let me check
lumens
out.
and
Let me check
candela.
out the assault light real quick.
I just had to buy a new battery for it end of last year because it just wasn't staying charged long
All right.
enough. Like I wanted
Hang
it.
on, Corey. Look at this. I'm going to show you. This assault light comes with it's fucking badass. Time out.
I'm just saying I've had it for a long time and it was
All right, so the EDC light that he sells is 2,200 lumens with 55,000 candela.
Damn.
Look at this joint. Okay,
Your
can you see it,
muffin's
Corey?
blocking it.
Yeah, your
Okay.
muffin's walking. I can't
Hang
see.
on. Hang on.
And that's not even the assault light. The assault light
Look
is
at that
even
joint.
more than that.
The big one on the left's the assault light, which is the one they use to lose that helicopter, right? The one on the right's the EDC, the smaller one, like the same size as your baton.
So
That,
it was a cop running from the cops.
Yes.
That finger hole, can that be removed?
Go click on that one. Click on that one.
It's just a thrim, Corey. That's a
Yeah, you
thrim.
can take it on
All
and
right,
off.
read what the candela says there.
All right. So
Holy
we at
moly.
1,800 lumens, 110,000 candela.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But look at this shit. Like, dude, look at this dude's fucking driveway, bro.
It's
Or this
I'm
a
telling
park
you.
or some shit. Right? It's insane.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's
that's pretty
crazy.
awesome.
Yeah, I need to get me one.
Can I put that on a rifle? Oh, God.
Well, they have that. Here,
You got zip ties, you
can
can do it.
No, I'm not talking about that one specifically.
All right,
Tape.
so I have the V1 long on mine because the V2 was sold out, right? So this is what me and Wiretight have on our rifles right now. This I schwack a fuckload of coons and stuff with all day long, okay? The long V2 right here is fucking 1,200 lumens, 40,000 candela. Mine's 750 lumens, and it's brighter than my 2,000 fucking lumen O-light. Okay? This 750 fucking lumen light puts out more fucking light and brighter and whiter than my 2,000 lumen fucking O-light. That's no
Yeah.
lie.
Because of the
That's
the extra candela.
Yeah, dude, it just throws and it's white and it doesn't fucking spill out as much as the O-light. It's like fixed. It's like a fucking Death Star dick beam, bro. Somebody clip that.
Well, if I
But
ever have an extra $100 and something, I wouldn't
yeah,
mind
dude,
trying it. I'm
it's
just
worth it,
I'm old school, so when I find something I like, I tend to stick with it until it's gone
bro.
and dead.
Same. I picked it up. I'm telling you, I got me a lot of O lights. I got 14 O lights in this house right now, and I'm telling you, the goon beams are way better. Hey yo, Pat Riot.
Hey, oh, you bullied him into it.
Yes, sir. What up, dog?
I actually have to go to bed like a normal person tonight.
Oh no.
Yeah, I got to slide too, y'all. I appreciate you having me on Muffin Top.
Oh yeah, man. We'll have to do it again sometime.
All right, brothers. You guys have a good one.
Deuces,
You too,
Rest
brother.
Red Dawn.
easy.
Take it easy, man.
Later, fellas.
By the way, check out Red Dawn's channel too, guys. He's really good. He's good. He's starting up his 4th channel because YouTube fucking hates him. So
Dang, I chased him away.
now you good.
I don't think he likes me.
Definitely not. No, I'm just kidding. I am doing just to tell Goonbeam I shouted him out. Just did a 20-minute infomercial for you.
Yeah, yeah. Let me jump on Goonbeam's nuts too. I have the EDC. That thing is so sweet,
I like how in
and
one of their descriptions it's like buy it before all the feds do.
Dude, a lot of police departments and shit are picking it up. And it's because it's no fucking joke. It's really good.
yeah, it doubles as a hand warmer when you put it on full power too.
Oh yeah, that's every light like that. Oh, nice. Coldfoot added it as a quote. It's a Death Star dick beam, bro. Nice. That's quote 11. It's like a Death Star's dick beam, bro. Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Yeah,
Grit and Grace is
I've never
making
seen
it.
a flashlight that you can program like this one either. There's like freaking 100 different um, options.
Modes.
Yeah, modes.
That's pretty wild.
You should do a little short on it, Pat. I'd watch all the
That's
videos
cool.
on
I
Moonbeam.
probably got about a third of a pound, half pound of tit. Nice. Thanks, Coldfoot. Leo hopping in. What up, Leo?
Crack a egg in your
Man,
ear
we're
and
getting
dig
all
you
the
down
OGs
until
in
it's scrambled.
tonight.
That'd be funny if that was one of your quotes.
Put it in. What was it? I missed it. What up, Leo?
What's going on?
Leo, what's up, brother?
He hates everybody. He don't want to talk to us.
I
No,
can barely hear him.
he's talking a little quiet.
Yeah, we can hear you.
You're low, dude.
Way low.
How about now?
Nope,
Little
still
better.
low.
Okay.
Sounds like you're in a tunnel.
Calhoun said with all this flashlight talk, he just bought a new Streamlight on Amazon. Calhoun, what were we talking about, bro? What did I tell you I take off of my gun to put the goon beam on, bro?
What now?
He's being a contrarian.
There you go. Yeah, that was funny. Perfect,
I'm
light.
going to be a responsible person and head to bed. You guys have a good night.
Deuces, man.
Later, man.
Time zones suck, man. It's 10:30.
Shit. Should have been in the central like a normal person.
East Coast, Best Coast.
No.
I don't need no coast over here. I'm just chilling. You good?
Well, the saying goes, left coast is the best coast.
That's a negatory.
Y'all are silly. I heard that Zippo flick.
Yeah, light me a cigarette.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do any streams tomorrow. I actually have to take my manager to freaking Missouri, Joplin, Missouri.
What?
I've been there. I fucking hate Missouri. It's a beautiful state, but if I could burn Missouri down to the ground, I fucking would.
Oh my god. So vicious of you. Have you not hit up Hutch and Backwoods channel? Those guys are awesome.
I'm not saying them.
Sure.
It's more or
Lots
less
of preppers
their
in Missouri.
bullshit fucking
Yeah,
government.
there's a ton of preppers in Missouri, bro.
It's more or less like I just said. It's more or less their bullshit fucking government.
Oh my god, they let you have marijuana and guns. What's bullshit about it?
Nah, I have my reasons.
They have
Okay.
permanently
Just
Oh
open
yeah, I
carry.
know why.
just show me on the teddy bear where Missouri touched you, Corey.
He has because his
I'd rather not say on air.
yeah. I know.
Was
He
his
rubbed
name
his
Ray
chili
Ray?
ring.
His name was not Ray Ray.
No, that would
That's
be
Tulsa.
Oh yeah, I'm getting my stories mixed up.
Tulsa will touch you everywhere.
Oh no.
It'll tickle
More
your
in
tummy.
my case, being crushed.
You was in the back and you were loving every second of it, I heard, Corey.
No,
Matt said
I was
so.
being fucking crushed. The life was being.
How come he was copping a feel all over you and you were just like, no, it's stranger danger?
Yeah, the truck that I'm supposed to drive on this new route is it broke down in freaking Missouri, and they got it fixed out there, but I got to drive him out there to pick it up and take it back.
Ah.
That's messed up.
So it's
So you're
gonna be a
driving
little
him in a
awkward.
company vehicle?
Yeah, we're taking him in the truck that I drive now. We're gonna use it for the. We're gonna use it for this run. So my wife and myself and my freaking manager all have to ride in this truck together for
Do
a
you have
Is
to
day.
it?
ride on his lap or does he have to ride on your lap?
He'll be riding on my lap.
So that's how you're getting the raise.
Isn't Joplin where that fucking McDonald's is over the highway? Just right outside of it.
Um,
Right there. What is it?
I think there's several places like that, but I'm not 100% sure.
Because I used to go up through Oklahoma to go through Missouri quite a bit, right there on 7569. And I know when you get on that expressway going towards Joplin, there's a fucking McDonald's that is literally over the highway.
Yeah, it's in the middle. That's in Oklahoma.
Yeah, when I first saw that, I was like, that's fucking cool as shit.
It's on the way to Tulsa too.
I've never seen it other than that
It's
one
this.
area. I don't have warrants. I've never been arrested in my life. He said he probably has warrants in Missouri.
I had some sort of warrant. I couldn't make my kids go to school, so much so that they fucking tried to fine me. And I was like, "Fuck you! I ain't paying no fine." And they actually showed up up at my house looking for me one day. I'm like, "Oh shit! Okay, I'll pay."
That's such bullshit.
It was like $700 fucking dollars.
What a dick. All right, y'all. I'm going to get one last bake off in here. I have to piss like a racehorse. Why is that quote 9? You can have that muffin top lard? Thanks, bro. My God. What have I done to deserve this?
You eat corn the long way.
Yeah, but it's good, like my squirrel. Which, by the way, check this out, Corey, if you haven't seen it, this upper left corner.
I saw that when I joined. I thought that was pretty cool.
That's
and
Big
funny.
Chungus, bro. That's my Big Chungus sticker. When I hit 1,000, I got 3 stickers already. I'm working on a 4th one. It's going to be awesome.
It looks like he's smoking a piece of corn.
Looks like
It's corn, Corey.
Corn.
looks like Conquer the Squirrel smoking a corn cigar.
Yeah,
Big motherfucker.
Sorry, I'm getting tired, and when I get tired, I start stuttering.
You good? No, man, that's Big Chungus. He used to hop up the tree with the whole cob in his mouth, but sideways. I got Big Chungus too. I was showing R him, and he came over to my house, and I was like, "Dude, he's in the wheel well of my truck," and he like ran up behind it, and the squirrel tried to run through my fence, and he was so fat he had to hop over the chain link fence because he couldn't get through the gap in the fence like the rabbits do. I'm like, man, that's Chungus 2.0 right there.
Some tasty littles.
It was funny as fuck. Still got half
All
a
of the
cooler of
squirrels
corn
should be
pone.
skinny now,
No,
getting
I,
all that winter weight off of them.
no, I'm feeding them. I'm still feeding them once a week. 6
Oh,
Yeah,
cobs.
the winter weight's got to come off so they can get into bikini season.
No, they're about to go in Muffin Top's belly season, bro. I'm gonna eat them suckers. Yeah, Jay was. I did that little video where.
Why'd you say?
uh-oh.
Oh,
Out of my own damn chat. Yeah, Jay at Prepared Citizen. He commented on that video in his next live chat. That squirrel I had coming at me in the deer blind in Black Friday season. That's a badass squirrel. I'm like, bro, that's just a skinny one. That one was out in the wild. You should see the ones I'm bringing at home. He's like, oh my lord. I told that thing. I pointed my dagger at it with the dot, and I was like, if you come 1 inch closer, I'm gonna smoke you because I haven't seen one damn deer all day. I'd like to shoot something. I'm pretty sure he knew what the fuck I was saying because he went the other way. So that was fun. Got behind somehow. Not live anymore. He's using 2 times speed to catch up. Calhoun, you silly.
So we got a rooster yesterday.
Ooh.
So
Chicken
hopefully
rooster?
we're gonna have some. Yeah. So hopefully we're gonna have some peeps running around.
Oh. Very
It's
nice.
kind of a
if not,
he's a runner for sure. When we showed up to get him, they already had him in a cage, and they brought him out to us instead of leaving him back in the fence, which would have been smart. Um, so he set it down and like opened the door, and the door opened towards me, so I was kind of blocked, and that chicken just off like a rocket. We ended up chasing him down and catching him eventually though, and the guy seemed like he was in a real hurry to get rid of the chicken. Like as soon as he got away, he's like, "Well, I'll call you if he comes back." I'm like, "What are you talking about? We're gonna go chase him down." And as soon as I got him here, it took him a while, but he got comfortable. Now that sucker just sits out there and crows all day long. My
He's
neighbors are
so
gonna hate
happy.
me.
He's so happy.
Yeah, he's got 8 ladies now. He
Oh,
should be happy.
he's so happy.
I already have the redneck yard with a bunch of stuff all over it. Now I got a rooster crowing all day long.
Might as well, bro.
I told my I told my wife I'm gonna have to take cartons of eggs around to all our neighbors and try and buy their silence.
Like, it's a rooster, but don't worry about it.
Well, I'm outside of like city limits. Well, borough limits. There are no cities really in Pennsylvania. There's only like two. So I'm outside of the limits. They can't really do anything about it.
Nice.
But still, I don't want to be a dickhead.
Yo, Tin Man, did you get the Discord link so we can try and link up into a chat, brother? I gotta pee, guys. You guys talk amongst yourselves for a minute.
Just piss in your boots so you don't have to move.
You should always have a pee bottle next to your desk. That's how that works.
My grandpa used laundry detergent bottles.
I mean, it has a big enough hole, you know.
Yeah, and it's like all smooth, and it's got like a little rest on there. The pour spout.
It's a slip and slide for your dick.
Yeah.
what?
I thought that was the tongue.
I came at the wrong time.
You guys want to hear? You guys
What
want
are
to
you
hear
doing to
kind
a
of a?
soap bottle?
My grandpa used to drive around with a laundry detergent bottle in his truck, and whenever he had to
Gotcha.
go, he just whipped it out and right into the laundry detergent bottle.
Yeah.
Puts a
The
little
wide
soap
mouth Gatorade
residue.
bottles.
Puts a little soap residue, keeps down the smell. You know.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
You guys want
For
to
a
hear?
period of time. Yeah.
You guys want to hear an almost dirty dad joke?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Do you guys know the difference between lima beans and chickpeas?
No.
Nobody pays $50 to have lima beans on your face.
I feel so much better.
Oh.
What are
It
y'all
seemed like
laughing about over
it,
here?
it seemed
So
like
was
it
that
seemed like a
almost dirty
prescient
or
joke.
almost a dead joke?
Both.
Both. Muffin Top needing to go pee reminded me of that
Hey man, it almost blew my wiener off. I had to go so bad.
one. Yeah, don't be a trucker. You got to go like 5 hours in between peas.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's what the
I mean,
Gatorade
don't.
is for, though.
I mean, you don't have to, but if you want to make good time and stuff like that, you try and not pee for like 5 hours when you take your break.
I've been there, done that. I used to drive trucks.
Yeah, some women actually wear diapers and stuff. That's disgusting. Why would you do that? For the love of God, just stop.
My uncle, this is one time I didn't go with him on a haul. Uh, he was driving along and looked down next to him, and there's this woman driving, and he did not like a double take, but he did a triple take because this chick was driving with her feet. She didn't have any
Mm-hmm.
arms, and it was just so unexpected that he got caught staring, and she flipped him off with her toes. He said he laughed his ass off for probably a good hour down the road. Shit you see when you're driving, man, I'm telling you.
Yeah, I got solicited on the highway by a black guy in a Jeep Cherokee.
That's
He made
oddly
like the
specific.
he made like the BJ motion with his hand and the cheek thing, and he's like
You're like, oh yeah.
motioning me to get off the exit. I'm like, what?
You were his type.
I guess
You were looking
it's
good that day, Pat.
it's a big thing in the trucker community. Gay for the
Oh,
stay.
oh my god. You enjoy
Do
that.
not, by
So,
any
It's kind of like being
circumstances,
in the Navy.
yeah, do not for any circumstances look up sniffies.com. I made that mistake once.
oh my god.
It's all over the truck stops.
Oh my god. Add that to favorites, and we'll look at that later. What?
I've I've definitely seen people getting BJ's going down the road, stuff like that. There's a chick had her boob out for some reason, just like playing with it.
Well, yeah. Why would you not?
I guess.
Quote zero is penis. Were my eyes turning yellow, dude? They were. No, I'm not that dehydrated, but I had to pee something fierce, Mark.
I
His
think he
back
meant
teeth
just
were
because
floating.
you're so full of piss that your eyeballs are filling up with piss, turning
Yeah, I
yellow.
felt like it.
Chickpeas.
You
You're
caught me
gonna
there.
remember
That's
that
what
one,
it was.
right?
Mm-hmm.
He said,
Yep.
mm-hmm.
And it's gonna be an inside joke between all of us because Muffin didn't hear it.
Am I
So
gonna have to go back and listen to my own fucking live chat?
nobody tell him the joke.
You guys are so gay right now.
You wish you had some chickpeas.
I do like Sabra hummus.
How's that,
I
mate?
bet you do.
It's less funny for me because I'm not in on the joke.
Hummus and Hummers, only at Tactical Muffin Top.
Oh yeah, I could get on board for that. Wait a minute. Am I doing
Oh
the
shit!
Hummer? Because I don't
I'm
think I'm on
actually
board anymore.
crying.
I am too. Holy crap! I can't
You guys are
breathe.
bastards, by the way.
Oh shit!
It's what y'all
I
get
came
for
in
not.
at just the
It's what
right
you get,
time.
Corey, for not hopping in
Everyone's
here
all
more.
tired and loopy.
You guys are bastards. But yeah. I think I'm gonna call it there, gents. I really didn't have anything to talk about. I don't know what else secret code has been made in my absence, and now I'm getting scared.
Uh,
Blue butterfly, what up? Lurking. Yeah.
Oh shit!
Not just for truckers, Grit and Gray said. That's what's up. There you go.
real quick, are any of you guys having trouble getting anything delivered by USPS?
Everything.
Yeah, just
Not really.
taking longer than it should, but it's been that way since they went privatized.
Yeah, it's taking
Oh
a little
my
longer.
god, dude. Dude, you guys need to watch Facebook. All right, this person's selling this guy's prepping food because this guy died. And they said survival food. Dude, this guy has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11 cases, and then he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, number 10 cans, a big thing of Augustin Farms. Got 1, 2, 3, 5 things of jars. Dude, I'm messaging this. All right, they want 500 muffins. I guarantee you, if I show up with more than that and say, "What do you got for pew pews?" They're gonna have some pew pews.
I've noticed that too recently on my local Facebook marketplace. People are selling their prep foods, Ready Hour, fucking Four Patriot, August and Farm.
You're showing yourself, Muffin Top.
No, that's not muffin.
That's Pat. I'm on my computer and I don't have a camera.
Oh, phew.
Whew! If I look that good,
I'm running split
Ooh,
screen, so I
thank you.
just saw it
I got
come
all I
alive.
got all shaved up and trimmed today.
dang, looking good there,
It's
Pat.
weird because I can
You
see in the little
expecting some
screen
road
at the
action?
bottom, but at the big screen, you got the muffin blocking most of you.
Oh, here we better give Pat his full dues here. Woo! Look at that pixelization, baby,
Right.
Mamacita.
Are we stuck in the 80s?
Yeah.
He's in Desert Storm right now.
Well, yeah.
Is that better?
Is that your wiener?
Did you get all trimmed up for the road action tomorrow?
Yep.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You're,
Shit, shave, and
Got to look
shower,
good
huh?
out there on the road if I want to attract the good looking truckers. You don't want to get the ugly ones.
Yeah.
I meant your boss, your manager. You
Yeah, you
might
can do a
have to do
three-way.
Your lap rider.
that highway interview.
Ah, you got to do a bonus interview, huh?
Extra credit.
There you go. Lucky for you.
So I ordered a fat guy holster for the 43X,
Fat Tech.
and no, I got the JX Tactical Fat Guy because that's what I had before, and I like it. I think it's pretty much exactly the same thing. And the only reason I did really is I probably would have gone with Fat Tech, but their lead time was like 3 or 4 weeks. And the one I bought, he shipped it the next day.
Oh
It
shit.
was supposed to be here today, but I watched the tracking and it starts in Michigan and it's in transit, eventually makes its way to Harrisburg, which is my distribution center. And usually from Harrisburg, it comes straight to Fairfield, where I live. And I look at tracking and it's in Harrisburg like 2 days ago. And as of today, it's back in Michigan. And and tonight it just departed.
We lost him.
Yeah, you cut out for a sec.
But
Did
you're
you
better
hear
now.
the part about it going back to Michigan?
Yeah.
Yes.
Were you angry?
So it went back to Michigan, and as of tonight, it departed Michigan again.
Jesus Christ. I've noticed when I get stuff
And
from the north, it gets stuck in Illinois.
Not Illinois.
out of all the out of all the cuts Trump is making, he's supposed to fire a whole bunch of postal employees, and from what I understand, they're understaffed as it is. Like if you're going to cut people, I'm in complete agreement with all these wasteful places, like this freaking Institute of Peace, whatever that he just wiped out. I'm all for that, but people that actually perform a service, like the mail, I think that was wrong. I don't think he should be cutting those people.
Well, there's other jobs there, and I have family that work there, and there's a lot of waste in that. And quite frankly, there's a lot of people that use it as a crutch to be lazy pieces of shit too. So
They're all union.
you don't go on it thinking it like that, because then you're going to be like those people that hear, "Oh my God, he's cutting the Department of fucking Education. Our kids are going to be so stupid. What about the special needs kids? What about the lunches?" And then they look in the bill and it didn't cut any of that shit. It just cut all the shit that was being laundered. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, cut the Department of Education. There's no teachers there. But if the government were the federal government were in charge of, actually teaching the kids and employed teachers, and then they cut teachers, we'd be like, what the fuck are you doing?
Right. So, but
I can see
there's a lot of wasteful
bureaucrats
jobs
in the
in the public
USPS.
sector.
Yeah, I can see that. I'll concede that point that there's probably a lot of bureaucracy that doesn't need to be there. But I know from firsthand experience from my wife, they're completely understaffed
Calhoun said
for the
muffin top.
actual
Nobody
mail
pays
delivery.
$50 for lima beans on their face. Yes, they fucking do, Calhoun. Lima beans are tasty.
So
But
is chickpeas.
I guess.
Do I
That
need to
makes
tell
it
the
even
joke over
funnier
again
what you
real
just
quick?
said.
Nah, just let them listen to it back.
He won't.
All
Nobody's got that much time.
That's right.
right, tell them.
No, don't tell him.
Okay.
No,
It's
tell them
kind
yes
it's
or
kind of
no.
a dad joke, and it's kind of almost a dirty dad joke.
Let's do it. You
It
got
says,
30 minutes.
what's the difference between lima beans and chickpeas?
Don't know.
Ah,
You just cut
You
out.
cut out. You
What
cut out.
he
happened? You
cut
just
out.
cut
That was
out. Come on,
awesome.
Pat.
The world doesn't want him to know because Pat cut out. That's
You do that on
awesome.
purpose, you bastard.
Probably did. Yeah.
I knew it.
Nobody pays to get lima beans on their face.
Oh my God.
You get it?
Yeah. That was
Are you
terrible. You
sure?
guys had me going for that shit. Are you kidding me right now?
You had to be in the moment.
I guess.
Yeah.
And clearly the time has
He
Especially
passed.
if
was
you
in the
hate
The
moment. He was midstream.
I was. Oh man, I
Yeah,
was.
he
I.
was.
Yeah, you went to go pee, and that's what we
Yeah. I'll let you
that's what
know that I still. You ever have
spurred
one
on
of
the
those
joke.
peas? You ever have one of those peas that your wiener just feels good like a long time after? I'm in like glory wiener mode right now. My wiener's like, oh yeah, good work, muffin top. You put in the work, baby.
next I
Thank
quote
you.
Where
is
you're,
Glory
you're
Penis
only
I
Muffin.
supposed
can't
to shake
imagine
it
how
until
much
the
you.
pee stops dripping.
There is
Yeah, more than two shakes,
no.
you're playing with it.
If you don't play with it and get both ends out, it's like sitting on the toilet when you got to take a big poop. You're gonna pee a little. If you have your wiener in your hand, there ain't no way I'm not cranking one out. No, I'm just kidding.
Wow, this took a weird turn.
And good night, folks. That's all, folks. We're demonetized. Just
No more
kidding.
sponsorship.
One never monetized to begin with. That's funny. Yes, I'm not as tired as the rest of the chat, but that's okay. But no, this is gonna be this is like our normal time here, boys. So we'll just call it there. I want to thank the Rumble chat, which was Lawfully Armed. Thank you, Lawfully Armed, for donating on the Rumble side. You don't have to, sir, but I appreciate it because YouTube could be dicks. And yeah, guys, if you have some stuff that you want to get from my Patriot Supply and stuff, they just did some last minute last month discounts and stuff, and you help out the channel, and you guys get a 10% discount with my links. So go for it. I've made 8 sales and I've made a total of $4. So I'm not
It
getting fucking rich, is what I'm saying.
is your link for it in the description of your videos.
Yep, we got it in the description on my YouTube. I got one for my Patriot Supply, Camping Survival Ready Hour, Alexa Peer, Instafire, Grid Doctor, and Be Prepared. They're all owned by my Patriot Supply, but if you shop around on those links, they do
These
have.
days, $4 is these
Well,
days $4 is something. You know?
yeah. Oh, that didn't copyright. I'm sorry. But they do have different deals on the same stuff because they do have some gear that interchanges. So, like on one website, that 100-hour candle's 10 muffins. On another one right now, it's on sale for 6 or 5.99, whatever. So if you look around it, you can save some money, and then I give you 10% off anything. So check it out. Save you might if you're gonna buy it, some prepping food. You might as well save some money, guys.
Right.
So
Did we figure out if you get commissions if we buy anything, or is it just what it's linked to?
you will get. It'll be anything if it's on sale, but if it's you won't get. I don't think you get the 10% off if it's on sale. It's just regular price stuff because their sale price is better than my
I
10.
mean, do you get what's the word I'm looking
A
for?
kickback.
Do you get credit for it if I
I
buy
I have no
anything off the site
idea.
after I use your link?
I have I have 9 people have bought something, and that's all I can see. But Justin B said he bought something that was going to be like $50 worth, 50 muffins worth, and then they weren't going to do the free shipping, and so they had some deal at the tail end of the cart that threw like $200 worth of product in if he just waited, like for whenever their shipping was going to go. And he's like, dude, fuck yeah! Like he said he got a number 10 can of eggs. Like they just pitched for free eggs in the day and the age of the eggs being worth gold. And I'm like, holy shit! Like there you
Yeah,
go.
that was a steal of a fucking deal.
Yeah. So fucking just saying, if you need some stuff, check it out. And they have the cheapest soft armor I've seen. 59 muffins for a panel. Just saying. If you don't have anything, it'd be better than the shirt on your back.
I'm definitely going to check it out, but it's going to be a couple of weeks.
No,
I'm about to spend $4,000 on my freaking teeth.
no, Pat. I'll do it for $20. Yeah, that's
I, show up with a hammer and a chisel and just like knock that thing out, please.
Pat's tooth
Just give me
extraction
a bunch of
on my
whiskey
OnlyFans
first.
account. No, you good, bro. Just trying to
If
save.
there was enough tooth left to grab with pliers, I might try it for
Well, I
four
can cut
thousand
down in there.
dollars.
I got a Kershaw. I'll cut down in there a little bit.
It's they want to take all four wisdom teeth, and it's over $4,000.
That's
I went
fucking.
in the wrong business for sure.
Dude, I
I want
have
to go be
one
a
tooth
dentist.
now, and I have to be put under for all my dental work. So my one wisdom tooth was like fucking $6,000. So how do you think I felt?
Well, they're putting me out for this too.
Oh yeah.
I can't,
They wanted to do everything while I was under. I have a couple cavities and the teeth. It was over $6,000. It's like no,
Whew.
I'm just gonna have to deal with the rest of it for now.
Uh, check out
And I was
Walmart. They have that tooth filling kit. You can get it for like $20. It's not as good as the shit they sell, obviously for the dentist, but it'll get you by on the cavities until they get it filled.
that or if you're still, still hurts, go on like Amazon and buy a little thing of Hurricane. That Hurricane is some damn good fucking Oragel stuff. It's like Oragel but better.
Yeah, it's my wisdom teeth that are giving me all the pain.
Just
I'm
get that
living
thing
on
pulled out. I did it. Just get it pulled out.
dual pain reliever
Yeah. Teeth shit sucks, man.
4 times a day, all day
Hey,
long.
at least you're getting it fucking knocked out now before the end of the world.
Yeah. I have one
I
more
Think of
year
would
before this
say
and be done with it.
I would say somebody could just punch me, but that's kind of how it got mostly knocked out in the first place. I wrecked my side by side, and the roll bar caught me right behind the ear and just like slid off of my head. It was pretty bad.
So,
it. Grit and Gray said, "Whoa, holy shit, Batman!"
yeah, I think I gotta do one more filling in April. Is it April or May? Oh, I don't know. One of those. I gotta do a filling and one
It's
more tooth
gonna be
pull.
May.
All
And
right.
Leo got all of his shit knocked out finally. Damn, man, you've been working on that for what, a year and some change? A year? Some shit?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Well, I know with Android, they pulled all his at all at once. I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do that.
Shit.
Right,
All
so
right,
they
boys,
did.
well, we're going to call it here. Y'all stay sexy, stay beautiful, stay ready, stay prepped, drink water, work out, try and get your body in better shape. Hopefully, I get my
Don't forget to
leg
prep
and
for your furry animals. People tend to forget that.
hell yeah. But yeah, hopefully, I can get my,
Well,
I can listen to it.
they're going to be set free or put on the grill.
Oh, man.
Not me.
Straight, what was that? What was that group of people from Africa or whatever that was barbecuing people? I forgot that guy's name.
The Haitians,
Yeah,
the
very
Haitians were barbecuing cats and dogs.
And people.
Lawfully says deuces
I mean, when
cocksuckers.
I mean, when
Deuces.
it comes to the apocalypse, is it easier to like go hunt and trap, or is it easier to go here, boy?
I have a herd of dogs at my house. I have 14 currently,
You'll
and
be good for at least a month, Corey.
no,
All right.
I would rather
Yeah,
starve than eat one of my dogs.
Y'all take it easy. Stay beautiful. Stay
Penis.
golden pony boys.